We're live. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Titch and Geezer's prediction show, your regular Friday night viewing. Geezer, how you doing since the last time we spoke?
Good, mate. Good, mate. We've had a fucking hot week, Geezer.
What
we saw it.
Temperatures?
37s. Yeah, the real summer's kicked in the last week, and off and on. Today, lucky enough, it's dropping down to 29, which is nice, which is hot enough. But the 37s were fucking good. Really, really fucking hot. And then, as usual, when it hits that like it did yesterday, then the storm follows. You always, once that builds up to that heat, you wait, and the storm came in, I think it was Wednesday. Fuck me, mate. It's coming in sideways. Fucking shutting all the windows. Fucking it's coming in. Yeah. But there you go. It's the normal here.
So have you got to get the mower out again?
Yeah. Oh, mate, it's fucking gone bonkers. It's gone bonkers. Fucking 6 inches now. I was going to do it yesterday. You know, it's just too fucking hot. I went, bollocks to that.
Let's just quickly see who's here. Good evening, Danny boy. He says good evening,
Danny.
Evening, Roberto. Who else is here? Good evening, Titch, Danny, Robert, and all. Titch, can you put me down for 2-1-3-9-10? I will watch the show later. Cheers, much. No worries, Inky. You're obviously busy, but we'll put your system in. Let me start this, maybe. Yeah, we'll put that in. Hope you're good, Inky. Big up, Walito. He says, howdy, y'all.
Hey, Wally.
Billy is frigid. No, I know what frigid
is. As in cold.
So yeah, frigid over here.
Fridge.
Yeah, but you know,
I'm guessing.
Frigid in this country is normally, well, when we was growing up, it was for a girl that wasn't like very
weren't up for it. He might have spelt it wrong, guys.
Big up Lawrence Watkins, evening from Lexington, Kentucky. Come on, you irons. How you doing, Lawrence? Oh shit, what that? Please, you need to restart to finish it. No. Fuck off. Wally, Lawrence, Danny. Boom. Let me ask you about this. It's nothing to do with the Premier League. And I think this, did you watch, and anybody in the chat, did you lot watch the Champions League Benfica v Barcelona?
I think I did watch the highlights, Peter. Didn't Benfica turn them right over, didn't they?
No, it finished Benfica 4, Barca 5.
Oh, I did. Yeah. I meant to. Yeah. Oh, they threw it. Yeah, they were winning. What a couple of goals right to death.
3-1. They were winning 3-1. Barca, Benfica got a penalty that was fairly soft, but it was a penalty anyway. No, Barca, got a soft penalty.
Yeah.
I think. And then that at the end, obviously, Benfica right at the end, 4-4. Benfica should have got a penalty.
Yeah.
The referee didn't give it. Barca and Rafinha went up the other end and made it 5-4. I thought, shit, that's going to get called back, disallowed.
Same here.
They didn't do it. I think that's bad.
It was wrong, mate. I thought it was a penalty. I said, it's going to get pulled back. Here we go with this VAR. They'll have to pull it back and disallow the goal and give the penalty. But they didn't. You know, and when you're watching highlights, they don't really go into details. But I went, fucking hell, man. They've been robbed there, man.
Yeah, that was robbed because, like I said, Barcelona got a weaker penalty than that in that game, obviously. So that was But yeah, Rafinha, I mean, just going to Danny's comment here, he says, wow. Rafinha is some player. Now, you know,
doing well for them.
He's doing really well. And he didn't start out too well there. But in the absence of the usual captain, he is actually, the players voted for him to be the captain. So when the actual captain is not there, he steps in. And then even in that game, when they went like, I think they made it 1-1, but they must have started off a bit sloppy. And he was the one, as soon as they scored, he G'd up the team, got them in a huddle and that. So he's like a leader that you probably wouldn't have imagined
No, you wouldn't have put him down for that, would you, as a leader type guy? No. But you never know. And I've always said this to Budge and all that, well, captains, we should be captain. To me, the teams I played near, usually the captain gets chosen from the dressing room.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You sort of know, the players know who's a leader, who is a leading. There could be 2 or 3,
Yeah.
but it's usually between them. It's not always the coach that picks the captain. It's sometimes you leave it to the players, you know.
Yeah.
And obviously he shows them qualities in the dressing room. So
Yeah. But yeah, it was a great game to watch. Did you watch Man City v PSG?
yeah, fucking fucked it up again, didn't I? 2-0 up and bang, bang, bang.
Do you know? I don't know whether when I was watching that game and PSG they played some good football. I don't know whether this may well be the start of people's opinion changing, because normally in Champions League they're all the superstars and they're shit. They're fucking, they've got a soft underbelly, and when it really matters, that it doesn't count for them. But this game here, not only did they play good football, but to come back. Remember, they was in a precarious position, and City in regards to just qualifying for in that top 24. So at 2-0 down, I think, and this is no disrespect to these players, but Messi, Neymar, all the other players that they've had, if they're 2-0 down with those players in that team, they lose that game.
Yeah, yeah.
And I think it justifies Luis Enrique, the players that he wants and what he wants from his players, why he didn't want maybe the superstars and all of that. Even you had Dembele on the bench who came on and done really well. But yeah, I think potentially this is like we're going to see a new PSG over the years if Enrique stays at the helm, where what we haven't seen prior. In regards to, it doesn't mean they're going to win the competition, but I think they're going to be more tougher opponents for people.
Yeah.
But what did you watch? Just the highlights of that.
Yeah, just the highlights goes out. Well, fuck me, City doing well, 2-0 up. Yeah, it's great. And then, but like you said, fuck me, they battle, they play football from front to back. They remind me a bit of Liverpool at times. They fucking were hunting and surrounding players to get the ball back as well when they didn't have it. Just some good part. I just get envious when I see these teams that can pass the ball so well. You know what I mean? It's just, fuck me, this is football. I watched the Real Madrid highlights, Scooter. You see the Jude Bellingham back heel assist?
Nah, I didn't see. I saw the score, but I didn't see none of that.
And they scored another. What was it? 5 they scored, but one at the end from the goalkeeper to a tap in at the end. It was just bang, 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 fucking quality. Fuck me.
Yeah, envious.
So yeah, I am. I'm envious when I see football like that. I go, Jesus Christ.
Especially as or when our team can't even get a shot on target at home.
Yeah. Yes.
One shot on target.
The Jude Bellingham assist, though, fucking brilliant.
No, I need to. Yeah, I might have to watch those highlights then.
It's a cracking.
Right, so I think let me go here. Right, so Danny says I won't be here next week. So if you can remember, Titch chat, can you pick my scores and 399? No problem, Danny. We'll remember.
Yeah, 7-1 every game, mate. No problem, Danny.
Right, Kieran, this is from Robert. You might be interested. I've just watched a series where Martin Clunes visits 16 of Australia's 8,000 islands.
All right. Is it an old Martin Clunes? Wow. Is it an old one, Robert? Is it relatively new?
And what platforms are on?
It might be hard for me to see it here. Really. Well, yeah.
What's it on, Robert? Like what platform? What? Australia's got 8,000 islands in Australia.
Yeah, shows you.
Fucking hell.
Yeah, it would be interesting, yeah, because a few of them, I've been on probably half a dozen, maybe 10 of islands in Australia, but there is so many, man. There's some really exclusive ones up North Queensland too, it's where the serious money lives.
Good evening, Colin. Thanks for joining. Again, glad you could join us. I, Titch, and Kieran, mate. How you been keeping, fellas? I'm good. How you doing, Giza? You're good?
All good, Carl. All good, mate. Because I just woke up this morning to see old Gio on there with Stein just got sacked.
Did he get sacked, yeah?
Yeah. Sacked him.
Wow.
Done. Out the door. Old Potter brought his mate in from Chelsea, didn't he?
From Chelsea, yeah. But he's not the same role, though, is it? I saw that he brought in.
But I think it was on the cards. I said it in the show we did Wednesday. I said, where does this leave Steiner? I reckon he's out the door. And lo and behold, yeah, he's sacked, gone. Director of
See what
football is no longer. So
is I'm so glad we had him at a team. Yeah, Rafinha at Leeds. Done well for Leeds as well. Maybe not so much in the last season, but he done well. Colin Lawrence Watkins, mate. Right, Lord Howe Island, Norfolk Island, Restoration
yeah,
Island, Tiwi Island, and Mindoro Islands, to name a few. Do you know all of those names on that?
I know Lord Howe and Norfolk. I don't know Tiwi or Mindora. There you go.
Or Restoration Island?
Or yeah, not sure of them. But they could be over at Western Australia or down in South Australia. You know,
Mm.
a lot of the ones you don't know. We are one big island.
Mm. Oh, so it's called Mundu, one of the islands. Rather Mundu.
No, it doesn't ring a bell. That one, go. But I do know Norfolk and Lord Howe.
So he found it on you. What? He found it on you.
On YouTube.
What?
Might be YouTube.
He just put you though. I wonder. I'm a robot just been. Right. So just before we get into, I think when I was working out, you know, like the stats and that, I think for me, I purposely tried to not, but I reckon I got a 10 or 20 point this week, you know, like I think it was terrible. So yeah, I don't think
I might be much better.
yeah, it's so easy for me to count up my score because I don't want to do that, but I'm thinking I don't think I've got any points here. But one person won the lucky dip. Yeah, which I needed that, but it wasn't me.
Yeah.
Right, let me just put up. No, yes. All right, let me put up the lucky dip table. I'll let you see who that one winner is, and then I'll put up the league table. We are this one. So yeah, one person. Right. So as you can see here, cards, I was one away, and fucking corners, I was one away. Remember I said to you last week, I'm going to try and be a bit more conservative and watch there be loads of goals. And yeah, there was 42 goals. So there's more goals this week.
It's interesting, isn't it, Geezer? Because I told you last week when I've done that little bit of research that every week's been in 30s.
Yeah.
And this week, I was watching all the scores coming out. I went, fuck me. And now we get into the 40s. You know?
Yeah. Yeah. What a joke.
So, yeah.
I don't know if you've seen it yet, but yeah, there's one winner.
One winner. Oh, fucking see, it's got to be here, isn't it? It's got to be here. No. Oh, Dazza.
Yeah. Darren got the shots on target.
Yeah, because he had 110 twice there, didn't he?
Yeah, because he's using his system. Now, if Wally wavered from his system slightly. So normally Wally would also be on 110. Lawrence missed it out by one as well. So where Wally switched it up, but Wally's quite canny. When I was going back for his scores, I'm thinking you still ended up on 44 cards, which is normally, remember, he picks 4 cards. But last week he spread them out, 3 here, 5 there. I thought, yeah, he's smart. He still picked 44, but he just didn't do 4. So yeah, Wally missed out by 1. Lawrence missed out by 1. But yeah,
fuck me, the cards, Geezer. I'm 47. You're 49. That's fucking close.
Yeah,
man.
exactly.
Over 10 games.
Yeah.
11 games. Or 11 games, yeah.
So yeah, but yeah, Darren, 100 points. Now, as a result of that, this is the updated league table, including Darren's 100 points, which took him above Freshy, 1305. Yeah, it took him above Freshfielder. So those two switched. Me and Wally switched over. Inky and Robert are now level again. Inky's above him on alphabetical order. Yeah. Can you see it or no?
Oh, yeah. Still, yeah. You didn't need a bad week. Only 10 points beyond. Wow.
Yeah, remember. So yeah, because of last week, he finished, I think, 20 points more than me. So then putting that on here, yeah. And then I think this week I've done shit, but
no.
Hey. Right. Let's go back here. So yeah, Wally, you're back at the top, mate. and I don't think I'll be challenging you this week. And I think Inky's probably too far away to really challenge you for this week. So I'm gonna assume Wally's gonna keep top
Hold
spot for
on.
this week. Yeah. No, not YouTube, just you. What's you? Is
I
that
know what
yeah?
you is.
Must be some sort of I've never heard of it.
No.
You. Steiden flew out today. I bet there will be a few things come out about the club by him. Ooh.
I'd imagine you'll hear a few whispers, Colin, over the coming weeks or months. Yeah. Yeah, it's one of them, isn't it? I always say you live and die by recruitment, right? And trouble is, that last summer window, I don't know who fucking bought who. There's rumours for everything. But if you listen to all the bullshit, then he's been given Fulkrug and Guilherme. Now, Fulkrug's been a fucking disaster.
Yeah.
And Guilherme looks like it's not, 20 million we paid was apparently he was only valued at 9. And he's not getting a game. So we've got two different managers that looked at him now, and we don't know whether Potter's going to be using him or not. It just seems he hasn't done so well. If you say Kilman's a Lopetegui signing, apparently Wan-Bissaka has nothing to do with him. I don't know. It's fucking mental.
All over the place.
Yeah, how can we have fucking 3 or 4 people deciding who to bring in? It's just West Ham, isn't it? Terrible. Now, Somerville's not even accredited to Stein. You reckon that's a Sullivan buy?
Yeah, it's crazy. It's a shambles from that. Yeah.
Now, obviously, this has been expedited because Potter brought in his right-hand man, who's an analyst, not necessarily a deal closer. But what probably that fucking mean for the minute, unless we bring in another director of football, is Sullivan gets back involved. With the deals. So, yeah, it's not a good look. It's I was hoping Stein would really work out, but like I say, that you can't put all the blame on him because he might have the players he might have wanted first, we might not have got them. We might not want to pay the money for, and then you've got to go down the list. But I always thought Fulkrug was a bad buy at 31 to spend that amount of money on him, and a guy not recent times had a bad injury history.
Yeah,
I thought that was if you paid 10 million for Fulkrug, fair enough. But 20 or 24, and the guy's got a history of injuries at 31. I went, that just doesn't seem. But it could have worked. Who knows? If he could have stayed fit, it could have been a great buy. But he hasn't.
So. Yeah, I don't think it's never gonna be. Yeah, it's easy for me to say this now, but yeah, he's never gonna be it's not gonna be like a great signing for West Ham, and he's gonna come good, and he's not that type of player. I don't think.
Yeah, again again with our forwards, we fuck it again.
Yeah,
nothing new.
Sorry, you lot, Dazza. Should have stuck to the system, says Wally. Well, he's still top. I do put myself through this shit, says Lawrence. Oh, why do I put myself? Lawrence ain't won the lucky dip yet. Colin says, Kieran, the last few days I've heard West Ham took his privileges away and changed the password so that Steiden could not get into his computer in his office.
That's what Gonzo was saying, yeah. I think that's ridiculous. I don't mind them saying if they were going to do that, they should have sacked him on that day. Right. I'd like the America. You ever see it in the movies in America where the geezer's getting sacked and the security just come to his office and said, right, you're out. And he's got him out of the building. Take your gear off and fuck off. That's what we should have done. And filmed it.
Yeah, that
the shame out of the building. But yeah, I think if you're going to do that, Colin, they should have just sacked him on that day. I don't see the point.
Just call him or email him so he don't come into work. Do you understand? And just say But that's crazy though. Privileges away, and password. So he's there, can't get into his laptop.
Yeah,
computer. Was Wan-Bissaka a Sullivan buy? Says Wally.
Who knows? We're not 100% sure. We keep hearing rumours it wasn't Steins. So was it Sullivan? Was it fucking Lopetegui's pick? It was a good buy. So
Yeah, I was gonna
let's
say.
put it this way: the biggest point, if Wan-Bissaka and Somerville were down to Sullivan, well, what the fuck's he starting for?
Yeah,
Because this is going to embolden him now to
mm,
get more involved.
exactly.
If it's true,
If it
and you
was his
can't blame
back,
him.
yeah.
It's probably the two best signings we've made last summer.
West Ham. Kieran, mate, Sullivan will always be involved in transfers, which will never be good for us.
Yeah, exactly, Colin. Yeah, you know, you can't keep that fucker out of it. You just can't. He just loves it. He loves playing, man. And it's his toy to play with, so he's fuck you. I'm having. I gave you a chance, Titan. I'm in there. Fuck off.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
So let's get into last week. Now, the first game was crazy. Newcastle 1, Bournemouth 4.
Oh yes.
Did you watch?
I watched the whole game, geezer,
Yeah.
and I was glad I did.
Mm,
Fuck me, Bournemouth were good, man. I really were good. They blew them off the park, man.
crazy. And
You know, Cliver gets a fucking hat trick or two. They were so good. They were
really
so
good.
good.
And remember, this is Newcastle at St James's Park in good form, and they went there and dismantled them. Like, yeah, I watched the whole game. It was on the 12:30 kickoff on BT or whatever.
I think it could have been a couple more easy, wouldn't it? Easy.
Yeah,
A couple of good saves. I think they had one disallowed. It was where the ball went out.
yeah.
To bring it right back to that, but it didn't really affect the goal, but it was out. But yeah, it could have been more, man. They were so good. We've quite a decimated side as well. They went in there with a lot of injuries.
Yeah, but
a lot of players missing. Their bench was fucking full of kids and whatever. And so they're just so good. Passing wise, attacking wise, everything. Really impressed.
He's doing a great job. How'd you say his name? Iraola, is it? But yeah, he's doing a great job there. Iraola. Yeah. Let me just check because they are quite high up in the table as well. Just quickly, check that.
They're up there.
Allegedly, Brian Brobbery has been spotted in London. That's the Ajax forward. Let me check something quick. I just want to check where Bournemouth are now after that. Lawrence says Bournemouth are on fire. I think no losses in last 9 matches for Bournemouth. I didn't know that. Well, let me check something. Premier League. Quick. Standings. Right. Bournemouth are 7th. They are now a point behind Newcastle and a point behind Man City. They are 3 points off of Chelsea, who are in the 4th place, which is obviously Champions League, and potentially 5th is Champions League. So they're rubbing shoulders with all the top teams. So Newcastle could have 41 could have went into 4th. No, sorry. Yeah, 4th. They would have been above Chelsea had they won that game, but obviously they didn't. But yeah, let me just check. I didn't realize that, Lawrence. Let me click on Bournemouth quickly. Bournemouth. Yeah. All competitions. 1 drawn, 1-1, drawn, 1 drawn, 1. Maybe more than 9, Lawrence. Let me check that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Shit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So in all competitions, 11 games unbeaten. So it's probably 9 Premier League. Yeah, because 1 was FA Cup. They beat West Brom 5-1. Oh, shit. Maybe 10 then. I think that's 10 Lawrence is 10 Premier League games and 1 FA Cup. So, yeah, last 11 games, they are unbeaten.
Yeah, they're doing well, man.
Really well. To go...
That really impressed me in that game, mate. It was fucking fantastic. Superb.
You know, their ground capacity is about 11,500, 12,000.
Yeah.
So it's not a lot of revenue from, like the attendances, but to go, I think it's 10 games unbeaten in the Premier League. A club that small is it's not easy. It's not easy at all. Like,
I know it's easy for any fucking team.
Exactly.
Anything.
So yeah.
Now we've seen a lot of it from Man City in the last few years, obviously, but it's not easy for most teams to do that. It's usually even Liverpool. Beginning this season they were going. They're not in Forest go there and beat them.
Exactly. So they didn't have a streak like that. Right, we're going to get into our predictions, but let me just read this comment from Colin. Kieran, you ever heard of Kangaroo Island? Get a lot of big, great white sharks there. Have you heard of it?
I have. Can't remember where it is. I think it's down in South Australia.
Is it
off the
Kangaroo
coast of
Island
South
because of the
Australia.
shape of it, or because there are kangaroos? Yeah, like why is it called that?
Probably kangaroos on it, I'd imagine, because there are a lot of kangaroos on it.
Yeah,
Because most of the islands here, you don't get kangaroos on them.
yeah, that's what I was thinking. But so
You do some, but rare. That normally, even though kangaroos can swim, Gazer, you can't.
Right.
I've seen lots of videos here of a kangaroo swimming from one island to another.
Mm.
They
What-
can swim like a dog. So
What do they eat?
yeah,
kangaroos?
but I think it could be that. I wouldn't know for sure, Conwell or Pitch, whether it's because it's got kangaroos on it. Maybe not.
What do kangaroos eat?
Just fucking grass and shit. Gazer.
It's just
They're vegetarians.
yeah. He says Leverkusen. Remember, yeah. So I remember them obviously in Germany, but in the Premier League, it's it's tough to go that many games.
Yeah, like because they had the most amazing season ever in the fucking world, didn't they?
Whole season
Unreal.
apart from one game.
As Arsenal did.
But yeah, it's tough. Right. Before you read out our scores, I'll let you know how many. There were 7 cards in this game, 13 corners, 15 shots on target, and it finished 1-4. So, what did we pick for the scores?
Well, no one's getting that.
No,
I went 2-0 to Newcastle.
ain't happening.
Fair play, Tish. You gave them 2-2.
Yeah.
Game of time. Robert went 3-2 to Newcastle, 2-1 Inky, 3-1 Freshie, Newcastle, Lawrence 2-1, 2-1 Wally, 2-2 Danny, 3-2 Darren to Newcastle.
Right. 7, 13, 15. 7, 13, 15. 7, 13, 15, 17. Nobody got any points for that game
No,
at all. So
not
not a great
surprisingly.
start. There's a lot of kangaroos on the island. Okay.
Yeah, that'll be it then.
Right, next game. Brentford 0, Liverpool 2. Liverpool left it late. They brought on Darwin Núñez, who I'm sure he scored both goals, didn't he?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah. So came on, scored both goals. And
He scored them.
Yeah.
90th and the 92nd minute, Gazer, he scored them.
And yeah, I don't know what minute he came on, but I weren't watching the game, but I was watching the Soccer Saturday, and I'm thinking, oh, okay, this game just panning out 0-0. Liverpool dropped some points, and then that's what potential champions they find a way.
Yeah, it weren't a great game to watch. It was defense versus attack for most of the game. You know, that's one of them, and you get a bit bored with them. But they were holding out well, Brentford, really holding out well. But good little bit of football and a bit of luck from Alexander Arnold. Tried to cross, it was blocked. Then fucking quick as fuck, just banged it across, and Núñez got his boot there and put it in. You know, that decided the game. So yeah, it's one of them, man. They had to battle for it. They nearly dropped another couple of points, but we got there in the end.
Is your money on Liverpool to win this, or do you still think someone could potentially?
No, I think Liverpool are red hot favourites to win it, but I do believe they're capable of dropping points. They don't look as convincing as Man City did when they're at their best, winning the title.
Yeah,
you know, I can still see them dropping points where they shouldn't, but I can say that about all of them: Arsenal, Chelsea, Man City. So I think they will go on and win it, regardless.
Yeah. Núñez finally figured out how to finish as Lawrence. Yeah, they needed him.
He misses too many. He misses too many.
Did you guys look up how do you say it? Plava attack video? I did. Yeah, I did. I watched some. There was a funny one. It was one of these 2 little boys. They looked about 10, 11. They already had their crash helmets on, knowing, okay, we're going to go over to that nest. And, So they are funny. It's, hilarious.
Was that the Magpies or the Plovers?
The Plovers. Yeah, that's what he said. Did you guys look at the Plover attack videos?
Did you have a look? Did you?
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
Wally,
I will not now. It's funny. Forest, I think, will be their nearest challengers, he says.
Fucking, where they going, Danny?
Exactly.
I'd like to say I doubt that, but fuck it, why would you? It's fantastic. The
You know,
plodding on.
well, more than plodding on. They've had a bid for Johan Wissa turned down, so they're not content in where they are now.
No.
They're trying to look. They've got Chris Wood who's in red hot form, but they're still looking to add in that department. So
I heard there might be bidding for Cunha.
Yeah, as well potentially.
Fuck it, yeah.
Yeah, they're not. Yeah, they're showing their intent. Like, yeah, they I think the players that they're looking at, especially someone like Cunha, they've got high aspirations. Clearly, they're not like okay, like we'll just ride this out. And no, I think they are thinking. Look, 22 games in, only 16 to go. If we can add to this, we've got no European commitment. I don't know what cups they're in. They're not in the EFL, the Carabao Cup. I don't think so. No, they're not. Sorry. So yeah, they've got a free run of just Premier League, maybe FA Cup, but yeah.
Mate, like I say, this sort of season with City being so shit, Chelsea sort of up and down, even Arsenal dropping points here and there. You fuck me. I can't write them off, Forest, but I still believe they won't. I mean, if they get top 5, they'll done really well.
Well,
even if they get 6th or 7th, I think they've done great. But they obviously got more ambition than that. And this is the trouble with our mindset with West Ham. When we were in them positions a couple of years ago, we were right up there, weren't we, around the 4th?
Yeah.
We didn't sow that ambition that Forest are. Right, let's bring a couple of fucking really good players in and go. We didn't do that.
Yeah.
We done well with Lingard on the loan. That works out. But we still went from 4th to 6th. But we would have been probably 10th if we didn't have Lingard. He was so influential for that time. We could have been out or 8th or whatever.
Yeah.
But I do think God, Forest is making all the right noises to go. Fuck it, we're not content with just this. We want to have a pop.
That season you're talking about, we've spoken about this. That was the season that I believe we would have got Champions League had Ogbonna, Antonio, and Rice at one point. He got injured for England, I believe. But so if we would have been proactive and had players like what Forest are trying to do, Antonio's out. We've got Cunha, for instance, at that. Cunha now at that time. Ogbonna out. We would have someone else in. Yeah, we didn't do that, and I believe if those 3 would have stayed fit, we would have got top 4. Or maybe with adequate reinforcement. So yeah, I like what Forest are doing.
Yeah, mate, you can't mock it, can you? So I'm a massive fan of Cunha. So that's I'm going wow, but I don't know if they can afford to pay the money they want. I think they're rating him fucking highly, money wise.
And there's a lot of interest in him. It's not just Forest. Arsenal apparently, Spurs. Right. Okay, right, you lot. It's Liverpool to lose. I'm going to get back to the comments. What do we pick for Brentford 0, Liverpool 2? What do we pick as a correct score?
Yeah.
Let's get some points.
Oh, yeah. I went 3-1 to Liverpool.
Yeah.
You went 2-1 Brentford. We all said Robert. What was it? 2-0, wasn't it?
0-2, yeah.
Right, Inky went 2-1 to Liverpool, or 1-2. 1-3 said Fresh. 1-3 said Lawrence, Liverpool. 1-3 said Wally, Liverpool. No, Danny went 2-1 to Brentford, not happening. And 3-1, Darren said to Liverpool.
Right, so no correct score. Right, we had 5 cards, 17 corners, which is obviously a lot, and 14 shots on target, which is also a lot. So I got 10 points. I correctly predict 5 cards, so I've got 10 points. I don't think I'll have many points either. 10. Right, 5, 17, 14, 5, 17, 14, 5, 17, 5, 17, 5, 17, 5, 17, 5. Danny correctly predicted 5 cards as well, so 10 points for Danny. 1 second. Why did it do that? Danny. And that's it. No, sorry. And Darren picked 5 cards as well. So 10 points for Darren. My bad.
Slow start.
Yep. Right. Next game. Oh, fucking hell. I don't want to spend too long on this game. West Ham 0, Palace 2. I've said earlier on in the show that West Ham didn't even have a shot on target at home. I saw the lineup before and I thought, you know, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, they apart from all the injuries you can give them an excuse for, but they look like a team that's just played 3 games in a week. That's what it looked like. They look
Did you watch all of it?
Oh yeah.
How
Yeah,
bad was it? Because you've obviously seen the whole game.
Oh,
How bad?
it was dire, guys. It was fucking dire. I mean, we had 8 defensive players out there, really. I mean, and it still didn't. No, it was just shit. Man. Never looked like, and even the goal by El Mateta or whatever. Jesus, you're running out Kilman. Kilman's backing off, bang, go. Just fucking engage the guy, man. And this is why I'm so 50-50 with his Kilman. You know what I mean? Sometimes I look at him and go, yeah, he can play with the ball. But that was, to me, a very basic centre half job. Is to get in front of him, engage him. We know he's coming out, he's strong, he's quick, but just you've got to engage. And he kept backing off. And he was nowhere near to block the shot by the time he decided to hit it. I just find that bad defending. And then fucking Fabianski comes flying out, and you knew. I'm watching it and go, he ain't getting there. He's always going to be second to this ball. Bang, penalty, no doubt, penalty. And then the penalty went under him. But I say, you don't have a shot on target. You don't deserve anything out of that game.
No.
But they did look weary, lethargic. We had nothing on the bench really to make any difference. You got Danny Ings. So I can't knock Potter for it. I can just say, look, we're going to see out this season like this until we get more players in.
He brought on another youngster, didn't he?
He did.
Skulls, and who's the other one?
Jesus Christ, his name's gone out of my head. Orford, Lewis Orford.
Yeah, and he brought them on ahead of more senior players. So obviously,
he gave him a run. I think he might be just playing to the crowd a bit with that.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, but fair play to him. I'm not going to knock him for it. I can't. No, why not? Why not? Give the boy a few minutes out there. You know what I mean? So yeah, well done. And hopefully he might have to do that again this week because silly bollocks, Mavropanos got sent off.
Oh, right. Do you remember last week when I was picking how many cards did I pick? When I went to the cards, I said, 4 cards. I said Mavropanos and Alvarez, they're definitely, and they both got booked, and then this fucker got sent off as well. So yeah, the 2 players that I said will get booked. Yeah, but I didn't think, fucking hell.
So we're down to 1 centre half now, Peter.
Yeah.
So that young Casey in the under-21, who's been training with the first team from the beginning of the season.
Yeah.
He'll have to start, and if he doesn't start, then what do you do? Bring Alvarez back to the fucking centre half position? That's not a good look. Bring Cresswell going to be part of a back 3? Oh my God, against Villa. So yeah, you might see another youngster in the starting lineup.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to see people's score predictions for that game when we get to that. Right, anyway, let me quickly read these. Man City might be interesting to the end of the season considering they are spending money. Colin, agree. I see them improving as we have seen lately. I'm going to look up kangaroo swimming videos next. Says what?
Yeah, you'll find them, I mean.
Wolves want 80 million for Cunha. Yeah, I thought that would be the price. I haven't seen it. Book it, Giza, says Danny. That's his 10 points. Oh, big up Freshy. Greetings from the birthplace of Karl Marx in honor of Giza, evening all Germany.
Freshy.
How you doing, Fresh?
He's doing his Trotskyite fucking tour, I think. I think he's a bit of a spy, old Freshy. Yeah. I think he's a fucking Soviet spy, that fucker.
Which part of Germany are you in, Fresh? Hey, Fresh. Lawrence, what do you think of Brodbury, mate? Haggling still over it. Sullivan wanted loan, but Ajax want option to buy. Orford or Oxford, yeah. Orford. Souček finished off at centre half in that game.
Cool.
Colin, not sure about Brodbury. Played with Kudus before, I think. We will play him as a striker. Big body. Right, so there was 4. Yeah, it's low stats, man. 4 cards, 6 corners, 7 shots on target. All were came from Palace. So, what do we pick? Anybody get the correct score?
Right. What was it? What did we lose?
0-2.
Right. I went. Oh, it's been optimistic. I went 1-1. You went 2-0 West Ham, 2-2 Robert, 2-1 Inky, 3-1 Fresh, 2-1 Lawrence West Ham. Wally went 2-1 Palace. Ooh, lucky, yeah. Not that we were ever going to score a goal, but 1-1 Danny, 2-1 West Ham, Darren. So no.
Wally probably wanted to go 2-0 Palace because he probably knew Palace was going to win, but he thought, let me just give us a goal. Wait, Tria, yeah, I've never heard of that. Have you heard of it?
No, I was in Germany for about a year.
Yeah,
working.
I've never heard of that.
Tria, no. I didn't know Karl Marx was born in fucking Germany, didn't you?
Right, so 4, 6, 7. Here we go. 4, 6, 7. 4, 6, 7. 4. Wally correctly predicted 4 cards, so 10 points for Wally.
Oh, great. No.
Oh, come on. 1 second. Right. 4, 6, 7. 4, 6, 7. 4, 6. Robert correctly predicted 6 corners, which is crazy.
Wow.
That's such a low number. And he picked that, so that's a good pick. But yeah, 10
That's
points.
a great pick. That's an amazing pick, that. 6 for corners. Jesus.
Yeah. I didn't think anybody would have that. 4, 6, 7. 4. Freshie correctly predicted 4 cards, so 10 points for Fresh Fielder.
Yeah, this ain't looking good.
4. Inky correctly predicted 4 cards, 10 points for Inky. Right. No one else got any points, but look how close Danny was. Danny picked 3 cards, but we ended up with 4. And instead of 6, 7, he put 7, 6. So he was close to getting a treble there. But yeah. But anyway, yeah. So no one else scored any more points in that game. This was a result that would have pleased you. Arsenal 2.
Hang on, before you do that, guys, I've got Leicester Fulham here written here before that.
Oh.
And that was the 3rd game before West Ham game. I just realised we haven't done Leicester Fulham.
So where the fuck is that on here? Where is that? Shit. Leicester Fulham. Oh man, why is that not on here? Leicester Fulham. Right, we'll have to go back. Fuck's sake. It was here when I've worked it out. I don't know what's wrong with this iPad, man. Right, let me. Fuck's sake, man. Again. So that was meant to be what before the West Ham game?
Yeah, it was a 3rd game that we did.
Right, what I'll do is let me get that up now on here. Leicester Fulham results.
Still do it at the end if you want.
No, I'll do it now. I want to get that out of the way. That see, this thing here seems to be just deleting shit. Leicester Fulham. Right, the game finished 0-2. If you do what we picked for that, because I need to now go back to fucking YouTube again for last week. For fuck's sake.
Okay. Right. You said 0-2. I went 1-2. Lucky. You went 2-1 to Leicester. 1-2 said Robert to Fulham. 0-2 said Inky.
You got it, yeah?
Yeah, well done, Inky. That's the first fucking score, right? Freshie, unlucky. Yeah, 3-1 to Fulham. 2-1 Lawrence to Fulham. Wally's fucking done it. And well done, Wally. There you go. Change it up. 0-2 said Wally. Bang on. 0-2 said Danny. Bang on. Jesus Christ. And 1-3 said Darren.
Right. So you've put 15 points for them for those correct scores. Yeah, because now I don't have that on my. I ain't got it on my fucking thing. So let me find that game on YouTube quickly. Where are we? Apologies, you lot. One sec. Hurry up.
You did say 0-2, didn't you? Leicester Fulham.
Yeah.
Right.
So yeah, he's doing worse than Steve Cooper. What's his name?
Yeah.
Ruud van Nistelrooy is doing even worse. I'm just trying to find this game. One sec. Oh, come on. Right, so I know that Freshie picked 49913. Oh, I need to work out. Oh shit. Right, let me just tell you. Right, fucking hell, I need to find this game. That was before the West Ham game, yeah.
Yeah.
Leicester v Fulham, and it finished. Right, one sec.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go. Leicester Fulham. Right, it's on my screen now. One sec. Right, here we go. Yeah, Leicester v Fulham, everybody. Right, so I can give you Lawrence has gone 1-2 in this game. So, right, let me just tell you. Have you got room to write down just the things, the cards and all that when I tell you? There was 1, 2, 3, 4 cards.
Hang on. Yeah.
There were 7 corners and 6 shots on target. Yeah, and this I had all of this fucking down here. So what did I say?
476.
476. Yeah. Right. So now I'll go back to YouTube. 47. Freshie, who's he going to go 3-1-2? So Freshie went 499. So Freshie's got 10 points for the cards. Robert went 388. Danny went 499. So Danny picked 4 cards as well. So 10 points for Danny. Wally went 399. Right. Inky picked 4 cards, so 10 points for Inky on top of his 0-2. So that's 25 for him for that game.
Yeah. And Danny, 25.
Darren, no. And then it's just seeing what me and you picked. 2-0
and Molly. Probably favourite score, but I think 1-2. Leicester score 8 goals. Yeah, probably not going to. But if you go 1-2, we're going to have 9 shots on target. Yeah. 8 corners. Yeah. 4 cards.
Right, you picked 4 cards, so you got 10 points.
Oh, that's something. Something.
Right. I bet Leicester last week against Palace.
Yeah.
Against Palace as well, which obviously didn't happen. I'm going to go 4 cards. Attacking wise, so yeah, they're at home, whatever. 2-1. Right, I'm gonna go 4 cards. Let's go 4 cards. Okay, I've done 4 cards as well, so I'll have 10 points. Corners, Leicester Fulham. There's only 3 West Ham v Fulham. Fucking 3 corners. 9. No. Shots on target. 8. No. Okay, right. So yeah, a lot of us got 4 cards then. You got all that, yeah?
Yeah. Just had a little tot up. There you go. Just give you an update. I'm on 10 points. You're on 20.
Yep.
Robert's on 10. Inky 35. 20 for Fresh. 0 Lawrence. 25 Wally. 35 Danny. 10 Darren.
Right, let me just read the comments quickly and then we'll get on to the next game. Here we go. Right. Oldest city in Germany. Oh shit. Fucking hell. I am hearing Bowen be on the bench for Villa. That would be great news. It's near Luxembourg border. I heard that as well. I've got 15 points for Fulham game. Got scored right. Yeah, he's got you down for that. You gave him. Did you give him 25 or 15 or 25?
Yeah.
Did he get the cards as well or nah?
Yeah, he got 25, Danny, for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, 10 before, so he's on 35.
Yeah. So Freshie, I remember you did say because you're away again. So yeah, that was always the plan. 499, 3-1, including Villa to win. Yeah. Which is a smart choice. But we'll do that. True, it does look beautiful, fresh. We flew into Luxembourg, Robert. I'm going to read these and we get to the Arsenal game. Did I get the shots on goal for the Brentford-Liverpool game? Wasn't listening. Shots on goal, Brentford-Liverpool. 14. Oh, shit, he did. Sorry, Robert. 2-10-14. He did. Robert got 10 points for the Liverpool game. Fucking hell.
Oh, I missed that.
My bad. Yeah, you know, this iPad, the way I input, it's all over the place. Robert, apologies. Right, please don't delete nothing. 1 sec. Yeah, so Robert's got 10 points for that Liverpool game. My bad.
Okay.
I would play 1-4-3-3 Fab. Aaron Wan-Bissaka, KC, Kilman, Skulls, Sucha, Alvarez, Soler, Paqueta, left wing, Kudos, Somerville, right wing. Yeah. I don't know. It's going to be a tough game. Public transport is completely free in Luxembourg. Wow. No way. Free, exactly. 6 shots, 4 cards, 7 cards. Oh, he's put it there as well. Nice one. Home to go see Patton's grave before leaving. He's buried right near Luxembourg Airport. Who's Patton?
What, General Patton?
Sorry, guys. Got to leave. Got to do some care and duties, depending on how long it takes. I'll pick up the stream later. Nice one, Colin. And thanks for tuning in again.
Yeah, see you later, Colin.
Robert said, is that the general American? Yes, see Colin. Take care, Colin. Yep, him. Battle of the Bulge. Says,
Yeah.
Right. Let's just try and catch up on that time lost. Right. So Arsenal. Well, I said this result probably pleased you. Arsenal were 2-0 up. They ended up drawing 2-2 with Villa. So more drop points for Arsenal. Did you see any of that game?
Yeah. Arsenal went 2 and then fucking Villa came back. I remember, what did I put there? I put something there for that. Yeah. When they were 2-0 up, Arsenal, a fucking brilliant delivery from Digne into the box that they scored from.
Yeah.
I think that was, what's his name?
Watkins.
And then Watkins got the equaliser.
Oh, yeah, he got the equaliser.
I mean, they smashed him at the end, Arsenal. Hit it inside the post. There was a save. There was the goal disallowed. It was a handball. He hit his hand and then went in the net. So you had to give it a handball.
Yeah.
But yeah, well done, Villa. I love it.
That was funny. That they thought that they got it at the end and it was the one that they love to hate. So yeah, more drop points for Arsenal again.
Yeah, they got points again, and that's why they don't look like a championship winning side. Yeah, I mean, really good teams, when they're at their best, they don't drop 2-0 leads.
At home as well.
Yeah.
Sorry.
There was both them goals from Villa with great deliveries into the box. I mean, I think Matty Cash might have done the second one on his weak foot. Onto Watkins' foot. He'd smashed it underside the bar. Great goal.
Yeah, great goal. It was.
So, yeah.
That's right. He wanted to be buried with his men. Book it, Giza, says Lawrence, in regards to this game, Imposter Kogaloo. We'll be on to that game next.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Right. Right. What do we pick for Arsenal 2, Villa 2?
Yeah, I did give Villa a draw. I went 1-1.
Yeah.
You went 1-2 to Villa. and fucking bang on Robert. So well done, sir. He went
Well
2-2.
Well done,
Yeah,
Robert.
all the big things to draw. 2-1 to Arsenal Winky, 3-1 Freshie to Villa. 2-2 said Lawrence. Well done, Lawrence.
Well done, Lawrence. Book it,
Good
geezer.
pick. 2-1 Wally to Arsenal, 2-1 to Villa. Danny, 1-1 Darren.
Right.
So,
So 15 so far for Robert and Lawrence. Right. We had 7 cards, 11 corners, 10 shots on target. 7, 11, 10. Wally correctly predicted 11 corners. So 10 points for Walito. Come on. Let me just put it there instead of doing that. 10 points. 7, 11, 10. 7, 11, 10. 7, 11, 10. 7, 11, 10. 7, 11, 10. 7, 11, 10. 7. That's it. Nobody else scored any more points. So 15 for Robert. Let me put that
that it?
Yep.
Okay.
15. Right. Next game. And we'll go back to this. Oh, he said book it. Next game was Everton 3, Spurs 2. Everton were 3-0 up in the first half. Obviously, Spurs scored 2, which proved to be just consolation goals. Did you watch all of this game or the extended highlights?
I think most of it goes just Everton blew him away in the first half, man. It's he tried something different. Big Ange, 3 at the back, with what he had. No, didn't work. You can see the manager bounce and give it that a bit. It's interesting, really, regardless what I think of fucking Moyes. One player that always done well for Moyes, or Moyes was good for him, was Antonio.
Yeah.
Man, he done really well out of Moyes. And Calvert-Lewin, who hasn't scored a goal, for 16 fucking years, he turned into a fucking super striker.
What a goal that was, yeah.
Well,
Great goal.
scored a good goal. Turned the boys inside out and scored. All of a sudden, Calvert-Lewin could score a goal. It just shows you, doesn't it?
Mm.
But yeah, I think Everton were bloody good in the first half. It weren't just the lack of players for Tottenham. I thought he had them on the front foot, which was surprising. I just thought, it'd be a usual Moyes performance. But they were on the front foot. And 3-0 at half time, deserved it. And the game was over. Tottenham came back in the second half and got 2 back. But the game was done at half time. Simple as that.
Is that not a clear indication that Big Ange's his style of play can make teams like Everton look like Barcelona because you're so open at the back? Do you understand? Because they're not. Everton ain't that team, but against Spurs, they clearly look like.
And this exactly. I do think it's a bit of both. Because I think they were. Look, that's the best first half of football I've seen Everton play, and they weren't just because of a high line from Tottenham. They did get that manager bounce. They were up for it. They were playing, and they played really well. Now, it was a bit of both, but I just thought they were really good. Like I say, Calvert-Lewin's shit. Don't matter what system. He'd been shit. All of a sudden, he looked really good.
That was a great goal. Technically, it was a great goal. Yeah,
technically, really good.
And that boy, I like that boy for them, even before that game. I don't know if he was at Sheffield. Ndai, you see the one that scored the second goal?
Yeah.
I've seen him this season, and he does look decent, man. He looks decent.
He's been good. He's been their shining light when they've been really bad.
Yeah.
And he's showing it. And I reckon he'll do well under Moyes. Because he's definitely been the one shining light they've had. But yet again, they still got 2 goals back on them, Tottenham, and they look fucking worried at the end. You know what I mean? They were struggling because they're still crap.
Yeah.
But they had a fucking great first half of football. So, game over.
I remember I said to you last...
He's next on the fucking line. There's no doubt about it.
Yeah, I said to you last week, because I picked Everton to win. I said, if they were to lose this game... Does that put him closer to the? And you was like, well, yeah, it does. Like, obviously, losing to Everton.
It puts him closer, but I think because they're in that semi-final second leg of the Carabao Cup, that might play a part in it. While they'll keep them to that, they're still in Europe. They had a win during the week in Europe, didn't they? against a very basic average team.
Yeah.
But even that, they fucking had a battle. So I think they'll keep him, but I still believe that eventually they'll cut him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Book it, says Freshie. I'm sure Geezer said on another stream, Everton can't score more than one goal.
They can't. I've said it many times, and it's been proven right for most of the season. Not in this game.
The Messiah. Wally. Right, so Everton 3, Spurs 2. There was 3 cards, 11 corners, 13 shots on target. Did anybody pick a 3-2 Everton win?
I doubt that very much. I went Everton nil Spurs 2. I don't even know what I wrote that. I got shocked. I had no confidence Spurs would go there and win. But there you go. You went 2-1 at Everton, Gazer. Lucky. 2-0 to Spurs, said Robert. 2-1 Spurs, Inky. 3-1 Freshie to Spurs. 3-1 Lawrence to Spurs. 0-0, said Wally. Interesting. 3-1 said Danny to Spurs. 2-1 Darren said to Spurs. But, yeah.
Right. 3-11-13. Right. Lawrence correctly predicted 11 corners. So 10 points for Lawrence. 10. 3-11-13. 3-11-13. 3-11-13. 3-11-13. 3-11-13. And that's it. Just Lawrence, 10 points.
That's it.
Yeah.
25. Right, I'll just top these up.
Yeah, please.
35. It's pretty easy. Wow, there's going to be a few geezers all together here. Okay, now you're talking about you having a bad week. I think I could be on for another one. I'm on 10, you're on 20, 20 Robert, 35 Inky, 20 Fresh, 25 Lawrence, 35 Wally, 35 Danny, 10 Darren.
See, shit week so far, boy.
It's going to be a shit week, but the 35-25s are looking good. But
yeah.
Could change in one game.
I don't know if it's going to be this game because Man United won, Brighton 3. There was 6 cards, only 6 corners, and the 4 goals were the only 4 shots on target. So, yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I remember watching the highlights, cheering Brighton, man. When
Brighton had a goal disallowed as well, didn't they?
Yeah, very. If I went, what was that? What I got it down here? Yeah, that's right. Yeah, it was a. 5 minutes. Brighton went up, a nice breakaway goal, good goal, and yeah, they did have a goal disallowed. I'm not sure it should have been, but
what was it for? Offside or handball?
Yeah, I'm trying to remember it.
I think it was offside.
I think it was one of them silly fucking decisions, but there you go.
Do you want to check your scores again? Robert said he should be on 35.
You should be on 35, Robert. Did I say you 35? You should be, Robert. Why didn't I put that? Yes, you are on 35, Robert.
Robert's the VAR man. He needs to be.
Yeah, it's good at that.
Cover his own.
No, you're definitely on 35, Robert. I just didn't add that one. Well done. 4 of you. 4 of you on 35s now.
Oh, he said so. The Brighton one was disallowed for a foul ages before the goal maybe went in.
Yeah, something silly, guys. Fucking. I think he kicked his boot, didn't he? He touched his boot as they were trying. Yeah, and what's his name? That João Pedro, whatever he scored. Yeah, it was one of them. It was a contact of his boot, so they gave the foul instead of the goal. But Onana done one of his. Even though he's been in good form lately, Onana for them. Last few weeks he pulled off some great saves, but he just spilled the ball, a cross ball. He had to slide and catch, and he spilled it, and they got their third goal.
Do you know?
I can tell it.
I know it's circumstances and not your players and all of that, but like I said, with Ruud van Nistelrooy at Leicester, he's got a worse record than Steve Cooper, who they sacked. Amorim has got a worse record than Ten Hag. I know, it's not his team and that, but yeah, he's got a worse record than Ten Hag.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Not working so far, Gazer.
Yeah,
Not
so
working
far,
so far.
it's definitely not working.
The only difference I would compare them to is Ten Hag spent about 600 million.
Yeah.
Now Amorim spent fuck all. He's inherited what he's left him. So, that's why you got to say, okay, wait till he gets his own team, if he ever does. But you can't keep on losing like this.
Exactly.
Can't.
Robert wants a VAR. Man United goal was a pen. Was it a penalty they scored?
I think they did, yeah.
So if it weren't for that goal penalty, then they wouldn't have had a shot on target. Well, it wouldn't have been anyway, but I'm saying it was a penalty. I didn't realise. Yeah.
It was a penalty, yeah.
All right, so Man United won, Brighton.
And it
3.
was a penalty. I remember it. Dragged him by the fucking neck, coat angered him. Definite penalty.
Did any of us get that correct score?
What was the score?
1-3.
Bastard. No, I went Man United to win 2-1. 2-2, you said Titch. 2-2 said Robert. 2-1 said Inky. Freshie went the wrong way. Or did we give him that? 3-1 to Man United.
Yeah, we would have given that.
Yeah, well, that's all right. 1-1 Lawrence, 2-1 to Manu, Wally, 1-1 Danny, 2-2 Darren.
All right, here we go. 6-6-4, 6-6-4, 6-6-4. Nope, nobody scored any points for that game whatsoever.
Wow. This is horrendous.
Yep, terrible week. Nottingham Forest 3, Southampton 2. Forest were 3-0 up. Obviously, Southampton, just like Spurs, got 2 goals back, which counted for nothing. Bit of pride. And Forest went marching on. Arsenal's draw meant that Forest went level with Arsenal on 44 points. So they are joint second to Liverpool. We've already spoken about Forest. But just on to Southampton, who I believe are still, they'll still be on 6 points then, because after 22 games, 6 points. Has it ever been this bad? Can anybody put in the chat? Because I know like teams of the past, Derby went down with I don't know how many points it was, but I'm saying after 22 games, 6 points. Is it a record or?
I'd say it's got to be, has to be up there, guys. I know there was one team that was really, really bad one year. It might be similar, but this is horrendous.
Yeah, that's bad. And
do you know, sometimes I watch them Southampton, they're not that bad.
Yeah.
They're not as bad as 6 points.
Exactly.
As a team. But they just can't pick up points and they can't defend. They're letting in goals, I mean, in this game, that Elliot Anderson scored a fucking screamer from 30 yards. Then fucking Adoy hit a cracker.
Yeah.
Corner. Then Woods in the first up, another cracking header right in the corner, man. Quality. Typical real centre forwards goal,
Yeah.
And then fuck me, but Southampton came back, guys. I got 2 goals. And that Aina, right at the death, cleared one off the fucking line to make it 3-3. It would have been 3-3. Ahead. Fucking Aina came from nowhere. And that's the second time I've seen him do that in recent weeks.
Yeah.
And fucking what a stop that is from the defender. I mean, they did come back. They didn't. The Reds didn't go down, guys. They almost fucking got it. It could have had a 3-3. But they didn't. And that's the difference. But they're not as bad as the points suggest.
They're not.
They play better football on the ground than we do.
Yeah.
They pass better than we do.
By far.
They just haven't got the team to survive. But, they gave Man United a run the other day, didn't they? Fuck me, man.
By far the better team. But, for 80 minutes, the better team. I think,
and it's just one of them guys,
It's psychological, I think, for them, where it's like, oh, here we go again. I think it's that. So it's not their footballing ability as a team. I think once they go, a team pulls it back or a team goes in front, I think they just psychologically think, we're going to lose again, and ultimately they do. But they're not a terrible team. Far from it.
No, they're not terrible, but the points suggest that they are. But...
Derby, I thought Derby was about 14 points, but I'm just trying to think after 22 games with 6 points, like where were they at that point? Luton was
Yeah.
bad 1 year. He says Luton was bad 1 year in the Premier League.
Yeah.
Southampton would be better if they had played Cornet. Yeah, he's signed for. He's funny.
Mate, they fucked him off.
He's got to Genoa, isn't it?
He's fucked off to Genoa on loan now.
Yeah.
Southampton didn't want him.
Yeah.
What the fuck does that tell you? One of our worst buys ever. Corner, another one. You can put on the list of just a waste of fucking money.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, man. Ah, yeah.
Right. So this one had some good stats. It finished 3-2, but 4 cards, 10 corners, and 9 shots on target. So we should score some points for this. Maybe not for the correct score, but for the rest of it. What do we pick for Forest 3, Southampton 2?
I went Forest 2, Southampton 0. You went 3-0 to Forest. Okay, 2-0. Robert, 3-0. Inky, 3-1. Freshy, unlucky. 3-0. Lawrence, 3-1. Wally, unlucky. 3-0. Danny, 3-0. All to Forest. So, yeah. Yeah, it was hard to give fucking Southampton 2 goals in that, but they did get them back. And that big black boy they brought on, Guido, that on Anachu, he's about 7'9".
Yeah.
Do you see his header?
Nah.
Fucking hell, man.
What was
He's
it?
about 4 foot. 4 foot above everyone. Bang.
And he scored.
For Southampton. Cracking header, man. Good God. Oh, the guy's huge, geezer. He must be 6'7".
Yeah, he's tall. Paul Anawachu. Right, so 4-10-9. Wally correctly predicted 4 cards and 10 corners.
Fuck off, Wally.
He was one off the shots on target, and he was 1 away from the correct score because he picked 3-1 rather than 3-2. So he was close to the superfecta. But yeah, 20 points for Wally there.
Good effort, Wally.
Lawrence was close as well. He picked 3-10-10, so he was 1 off, but he got 10 points for the corners.
Got 10. Okay.
Let me just put Wally's 20.
Oh, fucking hell, man.
10. Oh shit! Tell me I didn't just delete something again, please. Fuck's sake. I think I've just deleted something. You fucking shit. I'm not using this iPad again. What game was we on? Fucking. Wait. No, I didn't. I just switched. Lawrence is 10. Right, next game. Sorry, not next. 4-10-9. 4-10-9. 4. Freshie correctly predicted 4 cards, so 10 points for Freshie. 10. 4-10. Oh shit, Inky was close. Inky got 20 points. He was just 1 away from the shots on target, so 20 points for Inky.
Shit.
We picked 20 Inky. 2. Oh, Danny correctly predicted 9 shots on target. 10 points for Danny. And 4-9. Darren correctly predicted 10 corners, so 10 points for Darren. Everybody apart from me and you got points in that one. And Robert.
Oh, lovely. What about Robert? No, well.
Just me, you, and Robert. That was it.
This is one of the worst weeks I've ever had.
Fucking terrible.
Mate.
Let me clarify with you. We've got Ipswich v Man City, Chelsea v Wolves, and Leeds v Sheffield United left, yeah? 3 games.
Ipswich City, Chelsea, Wolves, Leeds, Sheffield, yeah.
Okay, cool. Right, so Chelsea 3, Wolves 1. I think, did Cunha score or no? Did he score in that one there?
But
did you watch that game?
Yeah.
You're just looking at
yeah. And I've got it here. I can't remember it much, but it was a keeper fuck up for 1-1. Oh yeah, the corner came in, the fuck up. Instead of punching it,
Sanchez.
he fucking tried to catch it, dropped it, and the boy just poked it in. Fucking donkey.
Which fucked up your correct score.
It fucked up my score. Fuck's sake, man. Every fucking week. So yeah.
But let me give you some good news, because I don't want to spoil the moment. That clanger actually handed the correct score to Fresh Fielder. So your misery was his joy.
Is that good news? The fuck good about that?
Okay.
Fucking hell, that commie fucker's over there fucking swanning it.
Yeah, let me just rub it in a
And
bit.
it, and,
Yeah,
it,
so.
and it gets the result. 2 seconds ago, then I'll come back.
Oh
to
shit! Sorry, we've just gone to this. Yeah, Robert's right. It was meant to be Ipswich you're talking about. We started. What the fuck? Yeah, I don't know why we went on to that one. Now that we've done that one, Robert, we just do this one. But it was Ipswich. I don't know why we went down to Chelsea. We'll do that one because I've just made it clear that Giza missed out on a correct score and Freshie actually got the correct score. That game was Sunday. Yeah, I know. Don't worry, we'll do it now. Only because we started on that one. And then we'll go back to the Ipswich Man City game. Right, you lot. There were 6 cards. Right, so yeah, I missed out the bloody Ipswich Man City, but it don't matter. We'll do this one first.
Oh, right, you went to Chelsea Wolves, didn't you? Yeah, you did.
Yeah, but don't worry about that. Right, we had 6 cards, 9 corners, 11 shots on target. What do we pick for the correct score? We'll go back to the Ipswich game after.
I went 3-0 to Chelsea. Should have been. 2-1, you said. Ain't far away. 2-0 said Robert Chelsea. 2-0 Inky Chelsea. 3-1 Freshie. Oh, no. Delighted for him. 2-1 Lawrence to Chelsea. 2-0 Wally. 2-1 to Wolves, said Danny. He's doing his alternate. Didn't work. 3-0 said Darren. Like me, unlucky. Should have been. There you go.
Right. Well, 6-9-11. Wally correctly predicted 11 shots on target, so another 10 points.
God,
10. And he wasn't using the system last week like that. He was mixing it up.
No, to be fair, I won't knock him. It's okay, doing well.
6-9-11.
He's leading at the moment.
To add to Freshie's correct score, he also got the correct corners, so that's another 10. So 25 for him in total for that game for Fresh Fielder. 6-9-11. Inky correctly predicted 9 corners, so 10 points for Inky.
Oh, this is getting close, guys. Very close.
6-9-11. And that's it. Nobody else scored any
points.
That's
it? Yeah. I'll give you what they are.
Yeah, give us a rundown. And we've got Ipswich game and the Leeds game. And then, yeah. What are we sitting on?
I'm shit. I know that much. Oh, shit. Because you dropped move one, didn't you? Oh, fuck. Too late now. That sort of fucked me up with my scoring, but...
or do you want to do the Ipswich game first?
Doesn't matter. No, I'm on the Big 10. You're on 20.
Terrible.
Well, Darren's on 20. 35 for Robert. 35 for Lawrence. 45 for Danny. Wally, 65. Inky, 65. I've got Freshie on 55. Sorry.
All right. So 2 more games. We'll go back to the Ipswich v Man City. 6-0. So not really a lot to talk about there, is it really?
What was it? Ipswich City? Yeah. 6. Yeah. Well, forget the scores, but
do you know it sort of annoyed me though, because it got to 6-0 and there was still a lot of time. And City of old were just relentless, but it's almost like they were just keeping. I was like, fucking hell, like, as a spectacle. I'm watching it on it's on it's live. I'm thinking, yeah, what you look, yeah, like, yeah, they used to,
they used to just keep going, didn't they?
Horrible. Yeah, I was like, what? There's like 25 minutes still to go, and I was like, nah, this is So in that regard, it was disappointing, and maybe they should have just been relentless, and they would have went into the PSG game with more impetus and not lost anyway. But yeah, it was
3-0 at half time when it the game over, and then they just coasted to another 3, and that was that.
Yeah. Right, so 6-0. There was only 1 card in that game, 11 corners, 13 shots on target. Did anybody pick 6-0, or did anybody get?
No, 3-0. I went 2-1, 2-0, 2-0, 3-1, 2-1, 2-0, 2-1. Bob? No, I'm on the wrong one. No, 2-0. Yeah. It doesn't matter. No one got near it. A few people put 3-0s to City. That's
right. So let's see. 1-11-13. 1, 11, 13, 1, 11, 13, 1. Wally correctly predicted 11 corners, not using
Oh, that's important.
because normally
That's
he goes 10.
important, mate.
10 points for Wally. 1, 11, 13, 1, 11, 13, 1, 11, 13, 1, 11, 13, 1, 11, 13. And that's it. Only Wally scored points in there with
Wow, that puts him 10 in front of Inky going into the last, and 20 in front of Freshie. Ooh. Yeah, mate, that 10 points could make the difference.
1 card for City. Leeds scored in 90 plus 6, and I wonder if that messed up anybody. Right. Leeds.
Probably me. Probably.
Yeah, we'll see. Leeds. No, I've seen who it's messed up. It's messed up 2 people.
I don't even know the score of this game, geezer, so there you go.
Leeds 3, Sheffield United 0 in the Yorkshire Derby. 3-0. So
well, it would have helped me because I got the 3 right.
Yeah. But I can see here that 2 people had 2-0 and that goal was obviously screwed them. So yeah, just give us the what did we pick for that?
I went Leeds 3, but I gave them 2. 3-2, no good. 3-1, Tishy boy, lucky. 2-0, said Robert. 3-1, Inky. 3-1, Freshie. 2-0, Lawrence. 2-1, Wally. 2-1, Danny. 3-1, Darren.
So Lawrence and Robert got screwed over with that because they picked 2-0.
Yeah.
Just looking at this quickly, I can't see any more. All right, we had 3 cards, 15 corners, 8 shots on target. And I'm looking at this now, and I'm not right. 3, 15, 8. No. No one's got any points for that. So the scores you've already given us is the final scores. But if you don't mind, just giving it one more time so I can input it into here.
I will say this is my worst week ever.
I thought I only got about 20 points. Awful.
Yeah, I got 10. So from back to front, I got 10.
You were the winner last week. That shows you how things can change.
So you got 20. Darren got 20. 35 for Robert. 35 for Lawrence. 45 for Danny. 55 for Fresh. 65 for Inky.
Wait,
and Wally.
Sorry. So Danny got 45. Who was next? Inky or Freshie?
Danny got 45.
Yeah.
Inky got Who do you want? Fresh got 55.
55. Yeah.
Inky got 65.
65. And Wally scored
75. And winner of the week, Wally. Well done.
Well done, Wally. And Wally, like I said, mixed it up and still came out on top. You've gone way clear of me now because you got 55 points on me this week alone and you was already above me. So let's just quickly go to the league table and then we can do some quick maths. Right, so Wally at the top got 75. So he's now on 1585. I scored a mighty 20 points. 1520, not great. Inky, 65 onto that. Shit. So Inky's on 1490 now. So he's only 30 points behind me. Robert scored 35. So Robert is on 1460. Darren, he only got 20 points just like me. 1425. Freshie, did he go? Yeah, so he's pulled further away from you.
Yeah.
And that's what I said. We go back to that Wolves game. You had 3-0. He had 3-1. Chelsea's keeper fucked it up. So that took him further away from you. So Freshie got 55. So he's on 1415. You are on 1335. So no movement there. Lawrence scored 35, 1275. And Danny scored 45 for 1230 for Danny. So yeah, not much movement apart from nobody overtook anyone.
It's a low scoring game, but there was a lot of goals in that game. You'd never pick most of them scores because
exactly
the goals involved. Yeah, so, but you'd expect to pick up a bit more than 10 fucking points, Gator.
Fix.
It's a waste.
As Lawrence always says, this is a fix. How can you get 10 and I get 20? Terrible. But yeah, well done, Wally. Wally.
We're fixing it wrong, guys. I'll tell you that.
Wally says F the system.
Oh dear.
Right, what we on? Okay, for
It
time.
works some weeks. When you have a normal week of, that lower scoring and that, it probably can work. But that week, I think it paid not to be,
Not do it. Exactly.
and not to be just going with the favourites every time because there's a lot of strange scores in that, a lot of goals.
Do you know what the funny thing? I said it at the start. If Wally would have stuck to his system, he would have got 100 points in the lucky dip for the shots on target. 110.
Yeah, there you go.
He was one away because he was on 111. But right. So that's that done, you lot. We will now move on to this week's predictions. So Freshie is 499 and 3-1. Everybody else is here. Right, so Giza, the first game is Bournemouth v High Flying Nottingham Forest. Actually, they're both. This should be a good game. Bournemouth v Forest. This should be a really good game, actually. There's got to be some goals in here. Got to be goals. Lawrence is already ready. Yeah, these two that have predicted, they're seeing goals, which is Lawrence and Robert. 4, 10, 2, Lawrence. Right. Lawrence has gone 2-2 when you're ready. 10, 2-2. 6, 9, 5.
Tony and Darren. Right, Lawrence. 2-2.
Yep. Robert's gone for a fresh fielder. He's gone 3-2 to Bournemouth. Just checking who's at home. That's Robert. Who's next? Danny boy. Danny's gone 1-2. 4, 10, 10, Danny. 4.
Yeah, it could be a good game, this, huh?
What did he say? 1-2. Yeah, there's got to be goals in this game. There's got to be at least 3 goals in this game. Oh, look, just on time. Big up, Darren. Morning all. Estimated time arrival 20 minutes. So we're picked for Darren. Darren normally does 3-1, so we'll do his 5, 10, 10, 3-1s. Right, so who's Darren going to go 3-1 to?
Ooh, toss a coin there, boys. I don't know.
We're going to have to base it off of Bournemouth's last going to Newcastle and scoring 4. We've got to give it to Bournemouth. So Darren's going to go Bournemouth 3-1.
Yeah, we'll give him the home team as well. So, yeah.
5, 10, 10.
Yeah, you got to have the home team there.
Right, Freshie is also 3-1. And I think with what we just said there, we got to give it to Bournemouth for him. 499.
You know what I mean? But I mean, this game, there's a possibility either way of that, isn't there? So, but you'd have to go with the home team. I don't know.
Wait, hold on a minute. Did somebody pick here and they said they won't be here today? Or was that for next week?
No, there was one of them there. Who was it?
Inky. Oh yeah, it was Inky. Sorry. So Inky says put me down for 2-1. Right, sorry. Right, he'll have to go Bournemouth as well.
Yeah.
Because we believe it's gonna be a tight one, but yeah, so 2-1 to Inky. 3-9-10 Inky. 3-9-10. 9, 10, 2-1. That's Inky. Freshie is 499. You done Freshie 3-1 Bournemouth, innit?
Yeah.
499. 499. 3-1. That's Freshie. Right, so it's me, you, and Wally. I'm sure Wally would have picked by now. 1 sec. Oh yeah, thanks, Wally. I think thank you. Yeah, I didn't even see that you put that in there. Boom. Right, here we go. Wally's gone 2-1 to Bournemouth. 4, 10, 10, 2-1. 4, 10, 2-1. And it's just us two. Lucky dip, Darren. Oh yeah, Darren, you got the lucky dip. Thanks for that, Wally. You was the only one that got the lucky dip, Darren. So 100-point bonus for you. Me for best week, I'm not here. Oh, me for next week, you're not here. Oh yeah, next week, yeah. Right. Are you ready, or do you want me to go?
You go.
We're both shit. So right.
Yeah.
Man, there's gonna be goals in this game. I'm gonna sit on the fence. I'm gonna go 2-2. It should be a good game. I'm gonna go for cards. There's a lot of stake, European places, and that, so it might be a little bit tasty. I'm gonna go 5 cards. 5 cards. I'm gonna go corners. Bournemouth are gonna have 8. Forest are gonna have 7. We're having 15 corners. Shots on target. Bournemouth 6. Forest 5, 11. Let me round up to 12. 12 shots on target. Watch the game end up 0-0. Shit. Right. So, over to you.
I fucked if I know, good. I really don't. I'm struggling to pick a score.
It's hard. Really hard.
Forest will score. There's no ifs and buts about it. I think. Right, I'm going to go out on a limb here.
You're going for
I'm going to go Bournemouth 1, Forest 3.
Ooh, okay.
And I think I'm...
ain't happening. Yeah.
Ain't happening, yeah. I don't mean that's happening, to be honest. But there you go.
1-3.
I'm 3. I'm going to go 8 shots on target.
Yep.
8 corners.
Yep. Cards.
5 yellow.
5, 8, 1, 3. You know, in all seriousness, there could be any result there. 4-0 Bournemouth, 3-1 Forest, 3-0. Anything.
Exactly.
Really.
There's not one result there you could look and go, yeah, that could be it.
Exactly.
Definitely.
So
a 2-2 draw. Lawrence here got 2-2 draw. Every chance of that. Yeah. So have you?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. No one there. I don't look at no one's score and think, what are you thinking? Because that game could be anything. Right, you lot. Next game is Brighton v Everton. Both teams coming off the back of a win. Both teams scored 3 goals. Brighton went away to Man United and won 3-1. Everton beat Spurs 3-2 at home. So coming into this off the back of a nice victory, both teams. Right, those Inky's going to go Brighton 2-1. Inky said 3-9-10. Inky 3-9.
Give Darren 3-1.
Yep. 2-1. Yeah, Darren's 3-1. 5-10-10. 5-10. 3-1 Darren. Freshie will be 3-1 Brighton as well. 4-9-9. 4-9-9. 3-1. Right, that's them lot done. Now, Lawrence says 2-1 to Brighton. 4-9-8. 2-1 Lawrence. 2-1. Who's next? Robert also says 2-1. Group chat going on here. 688. Robert. 2-1. Danny. What's that?
Is that Calvert-Lewin's one and only game he had? Now back to nothing.
Well, Danny don't see Everton scoring, so he's gone 2-0 Brighton. 4-10. 4. 2-0. Wally has gone 2-1 Brighton. Group chat 41010.
Jesus.
What is? Two, one. Right, it's just us two. You want to go? Do you want me to go?
Yeah, I'm gonna go back to reality with Everton. 2-0
Yep.
to Brighton.
Yep.
8 shots on target,
Yeah.
9 corners,
Yep.
5 yellow.
2-0 Brighton. Oops. 2-0. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna join the group chat. I'm gonna go 2-1 Brighton.
I reckon that's probably the most favourite score because it's probably about right to pick that.
Yeah, I'm seeing. Yeah. So yeah, 2-1.
But Moisey might have them fucking flying. They could go and do Brighton 3 fucking nil. Who knows?
Like he's done with West Ham before. Like, I'm gonna go. Fuck it. I don't know why. I'm gonna go 6 card. Corners 12. Shots on target 9. And I said 2-1. Right, next game, everybody, is Liverpool v Ipswich. So imagine that Ipswich had bloody City, and now they've got fucking Liverpool in the very next game, and it's at Anfield. So yeah, I can only see a Liverpool win, but I'm not sure. I don't think it'll be like 5 or 6 like City put. But you never know. But yeah, I don't think it'll be a hammering like that. So nah, not as bad. Right, let me give
unfortunately, the writing's on the wall for Ipswich, mate. It's
right, Darren's gonna go 3-1 Liverpool.
Darren is.
So is Freshfielder.
Yep.
4, 9, 3. Inky's gonna go 2-1 Liverpool. Inky
2-1. Yeah.
3, 9, 10, 3, 9, 10, 2-1. Inky. Okay, that's the ones that we are inputting. But hold on a minute. Where are we? Fuck's sake. Hold on. What game? Okay, Wally done that. It's Robert then. Yeah, Robert's gone 3-1 to Liverpool. 6-12
Yeah.
Robert.
3-0, 3-1 is yeah.
You're gonna want a response, from Ipswich, from the managers. So yeah, I don't think it'll be as bad score wise. So 3-1 maybe. Danny's gone 4-0 Liverpool. 4, 12, 15. 4, 12, 15.
Oh Jesus Christ.
4-0. Lawrence has gone 3-0 to Liverpool. 5-13. 3-0. Wally's also gone 3-0. Little USA group chat going on here. 3-11.
Yeah, and it's sort of one of the first things that come in my head. The 3 sort of nil, not giving Ipswich a goal. Are they gonna? They could get nick 1 up there. But you expect Liverpool to score 3, and like what Danny's got there, 4-0 looks tempting as well.
Yeah, it's a tough game for them. That's the worst game you could have had. You lost 6-0 home to City. And then your very next game, you're away to Anfield. Let me just check the time as well, because I want to know, is it under the lights, which would be even worse for them. Let me just check something. Fixtures. Liverpool is... Oh, no, it's a 3 o'clock kickoff. I was just thinking, if it's the late one at 5:30 on a Saturday, like, even more atmospheric at Anfield. But, yeah. Are you ready to go?
Yeah, I've written 4-0. I've gone with Danny and said I think they'll stick 4 past them. Or their keeper will have a blinder. So I will give it 11 shots on target.
Yeah.
And only going to go 3 cards.
Yeah. How many corners?
Corners. Probably only 11.
No, you said 4-0, sorry. 4-0. Shit. Where are we? Ipswich. I'm gonna go Liverpool. Fuck's sake. I was gonna go 4-1, but I don't know if they're gonna. Fuck's sake. Fuck it. I'm going with my American brothers. Fuck it. I'm going 3-0. I was actually just going to go 4-1, but I'm thinking, nah, 3-0. Yeah, 3-0. Because Ipswich are going to have something about them because of the last result. So they should be a bit more. Yeah, but I don't think they'll score, though. I'm going to go like you and Wally. I can see it. 3 cards. Corners. I think there'll be quite a few corners, actually. I'm going to go 13 corners. Shots on target. 10. Said 3-0. Next game is Southampton v Newcastle. Both teams coming off the back of a defeat. Newcastle are going to want to put that right against, the worst team points-wise in the league. Southampton, 6 points. Yeah, and the games are, disappearing. So this is a kind of, this is not an easy game to predict considering what happened in the last game either. So
No.
this is not a cut and dry sort of, okay, Newcastle are going to win this one. Right, let's go with the one. Right, let's do Inky first. 2-1. Who would he'd give 2-1 to Newcastle, wouldn't he?
Yeah.
Right, Inky, 3-9-10-1-2. 3-9-10-1-2. Inky. 3.
Darren's going 1-3.
Yeah. 1-2. Darren 5-10-10.
Which might be a realistic score. 2.
1.
Freshy going 1-3.
Yep. 4-9-9. Freshy. 4-9-9. 1-3 for Freshy. Right, that's those 3. Done. Lawrence. Wait, I'm trying to think. Wally picked 3-0. Robert. Here, okay. So, yeah, Robert's gone 1-2. 8-11-9. 8-11-9. Robert.
I like that score.
11. 1, 2. Roberto. 8-11-9. Danny's gone 0-3. 4-10-10. Danny. 4-10. 10 0-3. Lawrence Wally. Darren says time to play now. Congrats, Wally. Unlucky, Kieran. Okay, Darren, that's good that you're here. So Darren, we've put you down. You can change his. Oh no, yeah. He's gone with what we've gone anyway, so it's fine. Lawrence has gone 1-2. 5-9-9. 1-2. 1-2. Wally's gone 0-2. 4-9-9 0-2. Wally. 4-9-0-2. Thanks, Darren. Congrats on getting the lucky dip. Darren, well done on the unlucky dip, says Danny. Right, it's just us 2. Are you ready? You've got your score ready, I think, haven't you?
No, you go.
Okay. Oh, all right. I'm gonna go
2-2.
Shit. This is harder. I haven't even got my score yet. I'm seeing Southampton probably score, but I don't know if Newcastle, that defeat's going to hurt them or not. You know what? No, can't do that. Fuck it. I'm going to go for a fresh fielder. I'm going to go Southampton 2, Newcastle 3.
Oh, that's a bit brave.
Yeah.
But it happened last week, didn't it?
Yeah. I'm going to go 4
Okay.
cards.
I like
I'm
the
going
two
to
now.
4 cards. Corners 9. Shots on target 3, 2, 9. And I said 2, 3. Over to you, sir.
Yeah, but as much as I was going to really back Southampton in this,
I
whether
was,
two or draw.
I was close to giving them a free. Yeah, I just think it's fuck. Yeah, I was. Yeah,
I was, but then I thought, yeah, Newcastle got to bounce back. They lost in Europe during the fucking week, didn't they?
Who
Was it? Or did they?
No, they're not in
No,
Europe.
I'm thinking about Villa. Lost
Villa,
during the
yeah,
week.
yeah,
Oh yeah, 0-2. I'm going to go 0-2 anyway.
yeah.
Yeah, I think Newcastle got to bounce back from that loss, man. They've got to stick points on the board. So, even though I just got a funny feeling about Southampton in this
Yeah,
game.
I was going to pick them to win, but yeah, I'm thinking, nah, fuck that.
Yeah, I'm gonna put down my alternative score next to it in case it's right, but
Yeah,
which is 2-2. But anyway, 0-2. We'll have 9 shots on target,
yep,
and honey, I'm gonna go low on the corner. 8 corners,
yep.
and the only 4 cards.
4, 8, 9. 8, 9, 0-2. Right. Long way to travel for Newcastle as well. Oh yeah. How long? Yeah, how long do you reckon that takes for like the fans?
Oh,
and
that's got to be the longest trip of all the Premier League, isn't it?
from Newcastle?
Southampton to Newcastle or Brighton to Newcastle.
Mm,
It is the longest fucking trip there is, man.
fucks.
But
Yeah,
it doesn't stop the Geordies travelling, though. They bring good numbers.
with their shirts off in the fucking freezing cold.
Yeah, fucking lunatic.
Right.
Fucking
Next
all
game.
idiots.
Wolverhampton Wanderers v Arsenal. We've put Inky down straight away. Who's Inky going to go 2-1 to?
Who we got here? Wolves. It's Arsenal here.
3-9-10. Inky 3-9-10. 3.
You got that. You got to give it to her. But
Yeah.
this is another game with Arsenal. Who knows?
Exactly. And Freshie will go.
2-1-2. Yeah.
Yeah. And it's Freshie going to go 1-3. He's going to Arsenal as well, yeah?
I think, yeah. Unless Freshie was here to tell us different.
I don't think he'd pick Wolves. Maybe someone else, but not Wolves, I don't think.
Not with a 3-1 scoreline as well, didn't that?
No. 4-9-9. 1-3 for Freshie. Darren's here, so he'll put his own one in. Right, so let's go to Lawrence is the first. Lawrence is 0-2. Wolves 0, Arsenal 2. 4-11-11. Lawrence 4.
But this Wolves are a type of team that could fucking take points off Arsenal. I don't think there's any doubt about that, but I think they could. But I'm not sure I'll pick them.
Robert's gone 1-2. 5, 8, 10. Roberto 5, 8, 10. 1, 2. Yep. Danny's also gone 1-2. 4, 7, 9. Danny. 7, 9. 1, 2. Boy. Wally's part of that group chat. He's gone 1-2. Well, he's sticking to his system this week. Well, no, he hasn't actually. He's not.
Not quite. No. He's mixed it up.
Yeah. 10. 1, 2. Wally. Darren picture. Yes, Darren has. Darren's gone 2-2. 5, 10, 10.
2-2. Yeah, Lots of possibilities on this game.
2-2. What's Robert say? Did you see West Ham game with Newcastle being moved to a Monday night game again? We've done well on every Monday night. I think we've won. Sorry, the last 3 we won 2, drawn 1. Newcastle was one of those teams that we beat when we went up there and beat them 2-0. But
Fucking hell, though. Is that West Ham at home, Robert? And Newcastle will come down on a Monday.
Yeah,
it's crazy, that isn't it? It's not fair.
8 o'clock kickoff. But then
I mean, London to Newcastle, a fucking long time.
So imagine that. Both times we've played each other, it's Monday at 8 p.m. So we've had to go up there. Now they've got to come down here.
No, there's just no fault for supporters, is there?
None at all. Right. Are you got your score?
Yeah.
You got yours.
I've gone 1-3.
Okay.
Arsenal will win 3-1. I think we'll have 11 shots on target.
Yeah.
We'll have 10 corners.
Yeah.
5 cards.
10, 11, 1, 3. I'm gonna go. Fucking hell. I'm gonna go. Maybe foolishly. Wolves 2, Arsenal 1.
See, I was thinking about the 2-2 myself. But I just thought it could happen. But
I think if Wolves start on the front foot and score first, they're not going to lose. That's what. Yeah, that's what I mean. If they score first but are playing well, they ain't losing that game. But we'll see. But yeah, I'm not overly confident, but something's telling me that Wolves could get something out of this game. I was going to go 2-2, but then I thought, actually, I've already picked it. Yeah, I'm going to go 2-1. Fuck it. And because of that, there might be quite a few cards because Arsenal are just going to be crying. So I'm going to go 6 cards. Corners, 14. Shots on target, 9. And I said 2-1 Wolves. Right. Big game. Sort of. Actually. It is a big game. Right. The next game is Manchester City v Chelsea, everybody. This might be a tough one to pick for Inky and for Fresh, the 2-1 and the 3-1. So let's start with Inky. Because 2-1's
Can't say it goes up.
So you're going to go 2-1 for Inky, yeah?
Yeah. I don't think there's any result. One of them, that isn't wrong.
Yeah.
But we'd have to give him the home team.
Okay. What about Fresh? Same thing? 3-1 City?
Yeah, he'd have to.
Yeah. I can't see Chelsea going to City. Like, City is better now than they were and scoring 3 goals. I can't see it happening.
I don't know, man. Don't know what to pick myself for this.
4, 9,
I don't know what City I'm picking.
1, 3. Right.
Warming up, boy.
Right, Lawrence must be the first one. He is. Lawrence is 2-2. 5, 13, 12. Lawrence. Two. Who's next? Robert has gone for a fresh fielder. He's gone City 3, Chelsea 2.
Mm.
3, 2, Roberto. Danny's gone 1-3, so he's going for a Chelsea win. 4, 10, 15. Danny. Oh, actually, speaking of these, I'm gonna 4, 10. I want to speak on something quickly after let us put our scores in first. 15. 1-3. Right, Darren, Wally. Right, Wally must have done. Wally's gone 2-1 to City. 4, 11, 11. 4.
To reality.
2-1.
But the forward line they've got, you know, if you look at the season so far, Chelsea could score goals against City.
Yeah. Sorry. Darren's gone 2-2. Robert's just reminded me that Kyle Walker signed for AC Milan today on loan for the rest of the season.
Oh, did he?
Yeah. 2-2, 5, 10, 10.
Okay.
You got Darren 2-2, yeah? 5, 10.
Yeah, I like Roberts. I like a freshie here myself.
2-2. Wait, hold on. Robert. Robert, what is this? Maybe he's put it in too early. That's not, because he picked 3-2. But what are you? Do you know what you're picking?
Well, I'm thinking about that 3-2, geezer.
All right, let me go. I'm not, and then give you a bit more time. I'm gonna go Man City 2, Chelsea 1.
Yeah, you got to give him a goal.
Yeah, 2-1 Chelsea. I'm sorry, 2-1 City. I'm gonna go cards. I'm gonna go 6 again. 6 cards. 14 corners again. Shots on target 11. And I said 2-1 City. Over to you, and then I want to speak on City sort of.
Yeah, I'm going to go for the freshie geezer like Roberto. I'm going 3-2.
Okay.
Could be a lot of goals in this. I reckon the 6 cards sounds about right, though. I think there could be a few.
Yeah.
I reckon, 5 goals. Then there's got to be 11 shots on target.
Yeah.
What do you want? Corners.
Yeah.
It might not be as many as that game suggests, but 9.
3-2. Right, let me just see if I saved. Right, yeah. Robert, just confirm. Is that for the next game? But let me just quickly read something. I don't know if I saved it. I think I saved it. I'll try and read it fast. Boom. Saved. Collections. Here we go. Right, let me just try and speed read through this. This is regarding Pep Guardiola, right? I don't know if you know. He's been with his missus 30 years, but they recently got divorced. I think they haven't been living together for the last 5 years. But
Okay.
we've spoken about certain things off air regarding women that take their men to the cleaners and like whatever, right? Now, this article here says Pep Guardiola lost his biggest mansion in Manchester and half of his wealth, with most of his properties now going to his wife, all thanks to the marriage scam. This went on and he lost matches without people realizing what he was going through. The society just don't care about men. They don't care about our mental health, our emotions, and it annoys me seeing men keeps making mistakes. So there's a bit of spelling or grammar mistakes. Anyway, Pep Guardiola left the court in tears dealing with this difficult moment as his wife alleged that Pep is always busy with football and he doesn't have time for his family. Now, I was telling Claire about this after the fact, and I said to her, Pep Guardiola has only ever been a footballer. Like, he's been at Barcelona, so she knew what he was when she got with him, and it's because of who he is why she got with him and why she lives the life she lives. But now that's the reason why she don't want to be with him, because he's always right. Now his wife, who did nothing all these years, ends up taking property she never worked for and money she didn't know the efforts put into making it, including child support on top of it. All this year she's married him. She knew he is a busy man, and as a good coach, he's not expected not to spend more time working on his tactics and the rest as a manager of a football team. Anyway, so you get where I'm going. Basically, so when I first read, they said, it's amicable and whatnot, but maybe there is a reason why Man City was so bad, because he's going through that divorce, and the divorce is not amicable. And his missus is basically saying, he's always football and that. But, he's always been in football ever since she got with him. 30 years ago, he was playing for Barcelona then. So he's always been, football's been his life. And that's what attracted you to him.
Yeah. And yeah,
So,
and all the mansions she's living in is because of his football.
exactly.
And
So,
you go, fuck.
yeah. So maybe you lot. That's
Yeah, I've seen it many, many, many times here, guys, and you know, I've dealt when I was working away and you know, in a supervisory role. It's amazing how many people talk to you when you've got a job of authority, if you like, and tell you their problems and fucking
Yeah.
shit they're going in. Because we were working away out in the middle of nowhere. You know, so guys, you know, we're all guys there and we talk. And you know, when you hear some of the fucking stories of them who spent, you know, last 20 years working away to provide for the families and see what's been taken away from them by the wife,
Yeah.
it's fucking up. It's unbelievable, mate. You know, it really opened my eyes how bad it is. And they work all their lives fucking earning good money, sending it all back, and buying a house, building a house, giving them everything they want. And then all of a sudden she said, no, fuck you, and takes it all. And it's amazing, especially here in Australia, how the courts are so one-sided on the women's side. It's unbelievable. You wouldn't believe it unless you saw it or heard it, you know. And it's unreal, guys. I know guys that fucking lost everything. They've been working. They're 50, like so. They're in their 50s, right? And pay, you know, bought a beautiful house somewhere and all that. And all of a sudden, she's decided to take the lot and gets the lot, nearly all of it, because they got kids.
Yeah.
And you go, fuck me. And he's got to start all over again. He's 55 years of age. And you go, fuck me, man. Really? They even get more. The half thing, you'd like to think everyone gets 50. No, it doesn't always work that way. They've got a couple of kids, guys. They might get fucking 80% of it.
Do you know? So Roberts here said that's why I needed a prenup. Now, they married in 2014. So she was with him 20 years, then got married. So within that 20 years, you knew his lifestyle, right? You knew he was dedicated to football. So that would imply when you're marrying him, do you understand what I'm saying to you? Because why marry him then? Because and then they've been living separately for 5 years.
Yeah.
So if his job was a problem, you married him whilst he was doing that job. Not only was you with him, you then committed further to then actually marry him after 20 years together. So that looks for me like you was covering your back, knowing what you was going to do.
But that's the weird thing here, guys, in Australia. See, that marriage certificate means nothing.
Yeah.
If you're sharing a house with a woman here, she's entitled to a half of it.
Yeah.
Over a certain period. If she's been in the house 6-8 months, that's enough.
Yeah, that's crazy.
You know what I mean? So it doesn't even matter if you're married to them or not. They can go for it. And they get their mates in their ear roll, they get a lawyer, and they go. And they normally win it. I've honestly heard some horror stories where guys, like I said, in their 50s or in their 40s, and they can't even see their kids. And she's took the house. And it's a very common thing here.
And listen,
and the law is biased to their side. It's terrible.
Me and Geezer have spoken about this in Australia, and the reason why they're working in bad conditions, isn't they? Like, you know, heat and just crazy, sending the money back, and then their missus is, you know, and you said there's many of stories, you know, they're with someone else and they're plotting, they're putting money in a secret account, and boom, all of a sudden they pull the rug from under their feet, and that man has been killing himself to work and send back money. He's got nothing.
Nothing.
Yeah.
Honestly. They'll take good 3/4 of it. It's gone. Even though they've worked 30 years for it, you know, sacrificing what they do out there. And I'm telling you now, when I worked out, it was the hardest thing I ever done in my life for about 3 or 4 years working out west. Hardest thing, man, in that heat, in that environment, being away for 6 weeks at a time, fly in, fly out, but 6 weeks, 1 week. Fucking tough, man. Really tough. And these guys have been doing it I'd only done it for about 4 years. These guys have been doing it 20 or 30 years. And then all of a sudden, bang,
nothing.
And you go, oh, me.
Yeah, Wally. So they got married. They was together. I think this year was 30 years, but they've been living apart for 5 years. But in 2014, they got married. So they would have been together about 20 years. By then, 10 years ago, he'd already had that really successful Barcelona team that won the Champions League. Messi, Who else was in his team? Did he have Neymar? Did Neymar play under him or not? Anyway,
A prenup wouldn't matter here, Gazer. It wouldn't matter.
that's crazy. That's so, yeah.
Because you don't have to be married for it. So there's no such thing as a prenup. You can do one here once you get married. But if they believe that prenup will be fucking thrown out of court, they think she's contributed to the family and the house and everything else.
Nothing.
She'll get the benefit. The
So, yeah,
prenup
Wally.
work will be better in America.
Yeah. So yeah, Wally, he probably felt he didn't need a prenup with her, being with her all those years. When
No,
clearly,
yeah, exactly. Why would you need one?
but yeah, maybe she was plotting. I don't know. Anyway, right. Let's put the next game up. The next game is Crystal Palace v Brentford. Who's Inky gonna go 2-1-2?
Oh God. No, mate.
I'm gonna go. He's gonna go for Palace. Gotta be
Inky, what, 2-1 to Palace?
2-1 Palace. Yeah.
Great.
Right, Freshie 3-1. Fucking hell.
I'll get a coin, so I'll toss it.
Yeah, you toss a coin for this one.
I'm going to get a coin.
Because
You tell me.
3-1 is the margin is obviously 499.
Right.
I'm gonna go heads is Palace.
Tails.
So Brentford 1-3.
1-3.
1-3.
Well, that's not beyond the realms of possibility, though, is it?
Nah. Right. I think Robert. So Robert is here. I think Robert is 2-2. Went early. Redone again. I'm sure this is for this game. It must be 3-8-13. Robert. What did he put there? Yeah, it's a different score. 3-8-13, 2-2. 3-8-13, 2-2. 3-8-13, 2-2. Who's next? Right, Lawrence. I think. Right, Lawrence has got to go. I think Lawrence has said 0-2. 498. 498. I think. Let me check. 498. 4-9-0-2. Have to run. Yeah, he does. See you later, Lawrence. Have to run,
Yeah,
mate.
Lawrence,
All respect. Lawrence, have a good week, and we'll see you next week. But yeah, I'll just go back to Lawrence's scores in a
See you,
bit.
Lawrence.
Danny says 2-1 to Palace. 3-7-6. Danny. 3-7-6. 2-1. 3-7-6. 2-1. By Laws. Wally also says 2-1. 4-10-10. Wally. The champ and top of the league. 4-10. 2-1. Darren says 1-1. 5-10-10. Dazzle. 1-1. Right, it's just us two.
Yeah, it's a tricky one, this, but yeah. I fancy that 1-1 with Darren.
1-1, yeah?
1-1. 1-1, mate. 8 shots on target.
Yep.
8 corners and 4 cards.
1-1. We're gonna go. Shit. Fuck. I'm gonna go Palace 2, Brentford 1. That's why I was kind of confident to pick that for Inky, because yeah, I'm feeling that. 2-1 Palace. I'm gonna go.
Yeah, it's a tricky one to pick that.
I'm gonna go Palace. I'm gonna go 3 cards. Corners 8. Shots on target 7 and 2-1. Right, next game is, and I'll give you Lawrence's score first for this game. Spurs v Leicester. Both teams desperately need a win. Both of them need a win. Tottenham are in poor, especially in the league, like form.
Whoa.
Really bad. And Leicester, obviously, under Van Nistelrooy, I think they've lost 7 games on the trot. So the fans ain't happy there. This could be the no. I think if Leicester beat Spurs, he definitely maybe could get set. I don't know about Van Nistelrooy because now you've only just brought him in, but he has lost like 7 on the trot, I think, in the league. So, but yeah, it's not good. Right. So Lawrence said, right, went from 2-1. Right. So he's gone 2-1 to Spurs. 5-10-8. Lawrence 5-10-8. 5-10-8. 2-1. Inky will go 2-1 Spurs. Inky 3-9-10.
Inky's got 2-1 Spurs.
3-10.
Freshie, yeah, he's picking Spurs.
Yeah. 3-1 for Freshie. 4.
And it might not be a bad pick, that, you know.
Yeah, the 3-1 could be a good one.
Yeah.
Right. Robert. Did we say Robert? No. So Robert's gone 2-0. Spurs 3-10-8. Robert. 3-10-8.
I think it's fucking hard to give Spurs a clean sheet. Been a long time.
3-10-8. 2-0. Wally's also gone 2-0. 4-10.
Yeah, never happened.
4.
Oh dear. It's just hard to give them a clean sheet, mate. They concede one. They could
Danny.
score 5.
Danny's gone 3-1 Spurs. 3-9-7, Danny. 3.
Not that I can fucking pick a result anymore, but
Yeah. Those 10 points. 3-1 says Danny. Darren also says 3-1. 5-10-10.
yeah, that's what I'm. I might even give Leicester 2. 3-2.
Bloody hell. Right, you look, after this, there's 3 more games.
Yeah, it was my first thought to 3-1, so
You're going 3-1, yeah?
I'm going to go 3-1.
Yep.
11 shots on target.
Yeah.
8 corners.
Yep.
4 cards again. Keep going 4.
3-1. I'm gonna go.
And I was going to go 3-2, but there you go.
Maybe foolishly of me, I'm gonna go Spurs 3, Leicester 0.
Maybe not. I just think, fuck me, they always concede at least 1 goal on them.
Only because Leicester have lost 7 on the spin. So if Tottenham score first, Leicester might be, here we go again. So, and Spurs.
If he goes without high line gaze, then I've got Vardy.
Vardy, exactly.
That could be a mistake.
But, yeah. We just don't know how it's going to pan out.
Well, at least a goal, anyway.
Right. I'm going to go 5 cards. Corners, 12. Shots on target, 9. 3-0 Spurs. Right, everybody. Darren says at the end, can I see the league table, please? Right, we'll do it now, Darren. But this is excluding this week's points. Let me move your comment, Darren. And let me move that as well. Fuck's sake. Banners. What game? Right. That's it, Darren. That's excluding this week's points. So that was your 100 bonus and whatever you scored last week. This week, how many did Darren score this week, either?
Darren, he got 20.
20. So Darren, add 20 to yours. So
And
you're
I
on-
done worse, Darren. I got 10.
Yeah, and I only got 20 as well. So you're on 14, 25. And Robert, what did Robert score? 35.
Yeah, Roberto, 35, yeah.
Yeah, so Robert gained 10 points on you. But yeah, so you're still in the same place. Dazza. We go back to here. Banners. We are
Who we
on.
got?
Okay, right. Next game is Aston Villa v West Ham, which I'm not looking forward to that at all, especially with like the injuries and people that's not there. The squad is just thin. We didn't even have a shot on target at home to Palace, so away to Villa. Freshy said 3-1 Villa, so we'd put that straight in. He's being that's definitely not a traitor. He's being realistic here. So yeah, Freshy 499 4-9 3-1. Inky will go Villa as well. 2-1 to Ink for Inky. 3-9-10 3-9-10 2-1 for Inky. Lawrence, let me find Lawrence's comment. What did Lawrence pick for West Ham? Lawrence picked Wait, hold on. Lawrence has picked 1-2. So West Ham to win 2-1. 5-11-9. So yeah, that's what I love about Lawrence. He will sacrifice his points just to stay with West Ham. You're like, yep. Because
I'd never do that.
I cannot see that happening.
It's not about sacrificing points. I just like to be realistic about what I think it'll be.
Yeah.
And
right, hold on. Let's find out where we were at the end. I can see. Right, Robert has gone for 2-1 Villa. 5-9-6. Robert 5-9-6. 5-9-6. 2-1. 5-9-6. 2-1. Danny's gone 3-0 Villa. 5-10-9. Danny. 5-10.
yes.
3-0. Wally's gone 2-1 Villa. 4-11-11. Wally. 4-2-1.
If we score a goal, I'll be amazed. But
No, you did get the lucky dip, Darren. That was added to that league table. So that was with your 100 points and whatever you scored last week. But yeah, you got it. You did get it. Yeah, Darren, your lucky dip was already added to it. Thanks. You got the lucky dip. Darren has picked Villa 1, West Ham 2, same as Lawrence. 5-10-10. 5-10-10.
God, Potter would be a hero then, wouldn't he?
Right. Do you know your score? Not yet.
Yeah, I'll debate whether to go 2-0 or 3-0. I'm going 2-0.
2-0 Villa.
I really think it's going to be 3, but 2-0 to Villa. Fucking hell. 8 shots on target.
Yeah.
9 corners.
Yeah.
5 cards.
2-0. I'm going to go with Freshy. I'm going to go Villa 3, West Ham 1. 4 cards. 9 corners. And 9. Nah. Yeah, 9 shots on target. 3-1. Right. We've got 2 more games left. Fulham v Man United is the next game, which is another one, especially when we're picking for Inky and Freshy. Who would Inky pick 2-1 to? I think he would go Fulham.
Fulham, Man U.
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
I think he would go Fulham, especially as this Man United as well.
Fulham
And
doing
Fulham-
all right. Man United.
Exactly.
Fuck, man. Don't know.
We'll go 2-1. We'll go 2-1.
Hang on. Who we got? Hey, I'll tell you what we'll do first. We'll
Yeah,
spin
yeah.
the coin.
Okay.
3 for Freshie, yeah?
Yeah. Right. What about Inky?
We'll do both. Won't we?
Okay.
right.
All right. So who are we doing first?
Right, heads is what? The home team.
Yeah. And who's this
Freshie.
for? Okay.
3-1, mate. Fulham.
Okay. Freshie. 499.
That was heads.
9
Right.
3-1.
Inky.
Yep.
3-1 Man United.
2-1. 2-1 Man United for Inky.
Or 2-1 Man United. So, which is not a bad pick, really, when you think
Okay.
about it.
So Inky's going 1-2. 3, 9, 10, 1, 2. Done. Right. Didn't I get it? Wait, Darren. Okay, so it must be Robert's the first one. Robert says 2-1 Fulham.
There you go.
4-9-11. Okay, what bird is that? What birds? What are they?
Indian miners, I think.
That's like more than one chirping like that, though, isn't it?
There's a few out there, yeah. There's about half a dozen.
Yeah. Danny's gone 2-0 Fulham. 366. Danny. 366. 366.
Yeah. It's a tough one. Fucking Man United, you wouldn't fucking know. They could turn up and win 3-0, but I don't.
Rumour has it that Bowen might be on the bench Sunday. That's
Possibly. He was training this week, so something.
But is that quick ahead of schedule, though?
I think so, but I don't expect him to start this game. It might be another week away. But they've done a training video and he was there. You know, he was involved, he was doing it. So, you never know.
Wally's gone Fulham 2, Man United 1. 4-10-10. Wally. 4, 10, 10, 2, 1. Right. It's Darren. Where's Darren? Oh, Darren's gone 2-2. 5, 10, 10. Darren. 2-2. Do you know your score or not yet?
Yeah, I've just written it.
Okay.
For some reason, I think Man United have fucking pitched one, and they always do here and there, and I think it'll be this one.
Yeah.
1-2.
Okay.
Even though 2-2 was going to be like Darren, I was going to go 2-2, but no, 2-1 at Man United. I'll just pinch it last fucking minute or something. Yeah, 2-2. 8 shots on target. 9 corners.
Yeah.
5 cards.
5, 9, 1, 2. Oh shit. Fulham 2 definitely. Yeah, I think I'm going for the 2-2 here.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Note it that I said 2-2.
I'm gonna
It don't
go.
fucking matter. Oh, sorry, I didn't write down Lawrence's. What do we have for Lawrence?
Lawrence. Oh shit. Yeah, no, yeah, I didn't even give you that. One sec. Lawrence. My bad. Lawrence said What's that match? Fulham match. 2-1 to Fulham. 5, 10, 11. Lawrence. 5, 10, 11. 5, 10. 2-1. Right. I said 2-2. I'm gonna go for cards. I'll go 6 cards. Corners.
260.
8 corners. 9 shots from target. And I said 2-2. Right, you lot. Final game is right. Let me give you some context to this game as well. It's top of the table in the championship, Burnley v Leeds. But let me just tell everybody that's not familiar, because I'm not even sure. So Burnley Leeds, but let me tell you some form and whatnot. They're playing on Monday night. Right, Burnley v Leeds standings. Right, so Leeds are top of the championship, 59 points. Burnley are 3 points behind them, having played the same amount of games. Head to head, Burnley, their last game, they beat Plymouth 5-0 away, drew with Sunderland, beat Reading on extra time in maybe the FA Cup, beat Blackburn away, drew with Stoke. Leeds have won 3 and drawn 2. So they're in, both of them in almost identical form. Burnley at home, drew 0-0, drew 0-0, 1-2-1, drew 0-0, drew 1-0. So 4 draws and 1 win in the last 5 home games. Leeds away, drew 3-0, won 1-0, won 2-0, drew 1-0, and lost 1-0 to Blackburn. So Burnley slight favourites with the home advantage, but a draw maybe, a score draw maybe. But yeah, just going off of that. And they're 3 points apart. So a win would put Burnley level with Leeds as well.
I think first year we tossed the coin.
Yeah.
Right. I'd imagine Inky would just go for Leeds, wouldn't he?
Inky's having Leeds. But Freshie would be a point toss, I think, for this one.
All right, heads for Burnley.
Yeah.
Heads it is.
So he's going Burnley 3-1, yeah?
He's going Burnley 3-1.
4, 9, 9, 3-1. And Inky's going 2-1 Leeds or 1-2.
1-2.
Inky, 3, 9, 10. 3, 9. I'll give you Lawrence's one next. 1, 2. Lawrence, where's he saying? Hold on. What the fuck is it? Lawrence. Here it is. Lawrence has gone for 2-1 Burnley. 499. Lawrence. 499. Two, 1. Right. Who's next? I think it's this one here. It's got to be Darren. I mean, sorry, Robert. Robert's gone 1-2. 3, 12, 9. Robert. 3, 12, 9. 1, 2. Who's next? Danny's gone 2-1 Leeds. 2-1 Burnley. 488. Danny.
I must say, I don't normally pick against Leeds, but I'm going to in this one.
2-1. 488. 2-1. Wally's also gone 2-1 Burnley. 4-10-10. Wally, the champ, the league leader. 4-10. 10, 2-1. Wally. Danny says Burnley have won 7 at home and drawn 8, I think.
Oh.
So is that all of their home league games? Like, have they lost at home at all?
No.
They must have done, but right, Darren's gone 1-0. 5, 10, 10. 10, 10. 1-1, and then it's just us two. All right, here we go. Update from Hammer's chat that Robbery is 90% done. Player happy to come.
So we got Mr. Blobby. I've never seen him goes up. Never seen him.
I remember this time last year I started playing FIFA or whatever it's called, and he had like a special card. So I didn't know him, but I knew him on the game, and because he had like a special card, I kept playing against him. So I don't know him as in for Ajax, but he was good on the game. So they brought out a special card for him. So
Oh well, mate,
yeah,
it'd be too late for this game, but we need something in goes up. Even if I think that's meant to be on loans for the rest of the season. Whether they get an option to buy is another thing.
at least I'm just at least somebody's because so far we ain't done nothing.
Nothing.
And you did say that maybe just loan signings would be the best option considering Potter's new and that. Let's wait till the summer. So
I think,
let's see.
I don't think we should knee-jerk spend a load of money on players until the summer. But I think a couple on loan, I'll be quite happy with. But we need something.
We definitely do. Right, Burnley Leeds. Are you ready to go?
I'm going with Fresher here, mate. Even though we picked it, or the coin picked it for him. I'm going 3-1 Burnley.
3-1 Burnley. Okay.
11 shots on target.
Yep.
9 corners.
Yep.
And it's got to be 6 cards in this, and they've got to be a little bit feisty, I would think.
And you said
I would think. Top of the table clash.
This is a tough one. Yeah, I don't normally go against Leeds either, but Burnley trying to get back in the Premier League. This win would put them level. They're at home. They've got a good home record. Leeds do concede more away than home. So I'm going to go Burnley 2, Leeds 1. 2-1. I'm going to go.
And Meslier to have a real one fuck up that lets a goal in. How's that?
Again. Right, I'm going to go 5 cards. Corners. 8 corners. 8 shots on target. 2-1. Done. Wait a minute. Don't think they have. He's leaving us. Don't forget, next week I'm leaving the scores to anyone that wants to pick and 399. So we need to try and let me put it down here.
Yeah, got that, Danny, mate. I'm telling you, 7-1 every game, sorted. Just put that in.
399 and chat.
We'll do that, Danny. We'll be tossing the coin for each way we want to pick it.
Right, I've put that in, Danny, just as a reminder for next week. Right, Geezer, any final words before we end the stream?
On we fucking go, right? Villa the weekend, sir. Not very confident. Just see what happens. See who plays. I'm hoping Somerville's back as well.
Yeah, we need.
That would help a little bit. We've got one centre half go.
Yeah, that's the problem. Defensively, well, no, even offensively, it's kind of there's nothing there. No strikers and no Somerville, and then defensively now everybody's out as well. Yeah, it's not looking good at all.
And we just went there, didn't we? And got done.
Yeah, in the cup.
Yeah, it's going to be a tricky fixture for us, guys. But I think it's going to be a bit like this for the rest of the season. You know, people keep saying that this is a lovely long pre-season for Potter. I think they're probably right. You know what I mean? This is a long pre-season for him to get something ready for next summer with signings and decide who he wants, who he don't want, and go from there. But I do believe this season is just going to pale into insignificance for the rest of the season. And we'll pick up enough points to survive. I have no problem with that. I think if you look at Southampton, Leicester and Ipswich, you know, I don't see them getting out of it.
Yeah, that's
any of them. So.
And there's a nice gap there where realistically, are they going to put together a run to? So you know, the one good thing about the situation is, and because it's Potter in charge, that you know we may well unearth somebody from the academy that no one's even heard of, but Potter might see. Yeah, so you just don't know. You've got more chance of somebody coming through with this manager and this predicament than we've had previously. So,
and I reckon as long as he don't start going for the next 6 games losing,
yeah,
as long as he starts picking, we only need about 10, 12 points, Geezer, to be safe.
Yeah,
between now and the end of the season, really. Realistic, that's about all we need.
Mm.
So I don't see a problem with that. So nearer that end of the season, he can be trying out more of these youngsters that if he fancies them.
Yeah, just have a look at them. Just have a look and
yeah,
see.
and you might see more of Orford. You might see more of Ollie Scholes because Ollie Scholes has done well.
Yeah.
He hasn't looked out of place.
Mm.
And you might see a couple more near the end of the season when we know that we're sort of safe.
Yeah.
So, that's all it is. It's just for him to get his feet under the table, fucking get organised. He's got his right-hand man in now, which he's been with him from the Swedish team to the fucking Swansea, to Brighton, to Chelsea. You know what I mean? That guy could be crucial to him.
Exactly.
Especially in the summer window. So, we've just got to basically suffer it till then.
He should be well prepared for the start of next season because, like you said, he's got all of this time and the preseason. So we should be identifying targets now, trying to make them happen as soon as possible so that, he knows. Yeah, so it could work out for us, in the long term in regard to the start of next season. So, it's a long way to go. But, hopefully.
It is, yeah. And then it's very hard to judge Potter until that start of next season.
Yeah.
Unless we go on a losing streak like Leicester of 7 games, and you go, fucking hell, hang on.
Yeah.
We still got to fucking secure this season, but
of course,
at the moment, I can forgive him any result with the fucking team he's got to pick. Well, I don't judge Big Ange, even though Tottenham supporters do that badly from the results they're having because of about 14 fucking first team players injured. Not easy.
Yeah. Danny says, night all. Night, Danny. It's funny you said this, Darren. Darren says, a reminder, I get up at 5:15 a.m., a cup of tea, toast, shower, then drive 40 minutes to join you all. The joys of an expat. It's funny you said it. As always, I was going to just, let you lot know that it's much appreciated every Friday when you lot.
Yeah, good effort, Darren.
Yeah, all of you lot. Every time, we run however long the show is and whatever. I know, like, sometimes people got to go and they still put in their comments before they're leaving it. So, much appreciated, you lot, that every Friday you lot turn up and we can have a good show. Right, Danny, nice one, Darren. Hope it's strong, T. Cameroon Black Wally. Oh.
That's a T, is it? Cameroon Black?
Yeah. Just sounds funny. But Wally, congratulations. Top of the league and a victory tonight. You look much appreciated. We'll be back next Friday. Yeah, what you gonna say?
I just hope Wally's enjoying the Trump fucking directives every day that I have, as much as I have. I've really enjoyed it. And for an American president to come out and go, "Oi, there's only 2 genders. That's it."
Did he say that?
Oh fuck yeah! He's signed an executive order which all government departments now have to recognise 2 genders only. That's it.
And,
fucking brilliant. I would love it, man.
Right. So currently, how many genders with the current regime or whatever you want to call it?
Infinitely. We don't fucking know, guys.
And now he's saying,
what he's saying is, see you fucker in a dress, you're not allowed to go into the women's into the women's toilets.
Good.
That ain't happening. You ain't allowed in the fucking changing rooms with women. Doesn't matter that you call yourself a woman. Ain't happening.
Of course. That's common sense. Yeah.
Common sense. Common sense.
And he's come out and said that. Like, that shit.
Yeah. No, he said that. He said there's only 2 genders, male and female. That's it.
Thank fuck for that.
And the executive order is to tell every government department across the country, that's it.
And you said California was the most, was that the one that was that? Yeah. So Yeah, them as well. They're all going to be told.
But
that.
you got to get them to comply with that. That's another fucking kettle of fish. But we'll see. And he's done the DEI. You know, the diversity, equity, inclusion,
Yeah, what's that?
right? Right, diversity
Oh.
to massive, right? You hire so many black people, so many
yeah,
women,
yeah.
so many gay people.
Yeah, yeah,
That's done as well.
yeah.
He's every department of DEI in the government all over the country. He sacked them the next day.
Wow.
They're all done.
Yeah.
No more.
So
Said no more of that.
You get the role on merit and not on
On merit.
criteria. Yeah.
Exactly. On merit. Which is, to me, is common sense again. Why wouldn't it?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well.
So, yeah. Oh, mate, he's going in 2-footed, Geezer. He's going in 2-footed.
Yeah.
Funny as fuck.
Yeah. I'm glad he came out and said that. You know, there's only two genders, because there is only two
That's
genders.
why I told you. It was so important that he won that election because of these other weirdos.
Mm.
You know what I mean? It's so important. And they're all having a meltdown, aren't they? All the Democratic left. Or the hard Democratic left.
Well, anyway. What he says, it's too much winning, Giza. Titch, it's great fun. Thanks for doing it. No, it's definitely our pleasure. We both enjoy doing this, but yeah, like I said, without you lot, then you don't have a show. I identify as a cat, and my wife buys me my catlet and cleans my tray. Right, you lot, we will be back next week, same time on Friday. Have a great week. Hopefully, West Ham can get a. It's not going to happen, but yeah, just some sort of result. Leeds have got a tough game, but they've got more chance than West Ham of getting something out of their game.
Yeah. Anyway,
yeah. Have a good week,
I
everybody.
want more than 10 points next week. That's what
Yeah. Me and Giza. Otherwise, we want an investigation as to why we're getting such low points. Is this a fix?
Yeah. Or we've got to work out how to fix this better, because we're not doing very well. Shit.
You lot, have a good week. We will see you next Friday.
Yeah.
Ciao. For now.
All the best, chap. Bye-bye.